There you go. Work. What it do, YouTube? Been a long time, but I'm back in the building. You dig? Babies crying and all in the background. But we on your ass like back pockets. You dig? Been gone for a minute, grinding, getting back to it, trying to find the consistency. Hey, when you in full grind mode, man, you catch it when you can. You dig? You most definitely go see me over there on Dre Samurai Kennel channel. You dig? But just think about this as you know what I'm saying? The good old pop-ups. Hey Sheldon, I'm gonna drop a link. Join up. I don't know why I didn't think to drop the link in the PMP chat, man. Mama, I love you. PMP holding it down. I didn't even think to drop the link, man. Yeah. We're just doing a quick pop-up, you know what I'm saying? Pulling up from half court. Talk this ish, yeah, dig. Let's see. Yeah, we ain't doing shit but loose talk, you know what I'm saying? Go get it cracking. Oh, okay, no doubt. No doubt, my brother. Mama, I love you. Yeah. Oh shit, hold on. Let me go ahead and give up my brother, Mr. Sheldon, because he definitely always pulling up. Let me go ahead and salute you, good brother. One of the most thorough brothers out there in the game. Always stumping a mud hole and a troll in the hater's ass. You dig? Shout out to all my PNP brothers. You dig? Y'all make sure I seen some brothers up in here. They was, you know what I'm saying, some lurkers and jerkers. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and go ahead and share that joker. Get it up in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Been gone for too long. People be forgetting that I'm in them streets. You know what I'm saying? They sleeping on me. So I got to get back full throttle. Get back full throttle. You dig? Shoot. Excuse me. Hold on. What the brothers say? He said tonight we about to drop the people's elbow on them haters. Oh yes, for sure. Yeah. Like that. That's what I need right there. I need that I need one of them wrestlings. Good old shit. I probably need like that's what I'm gonna do. I need to get the Dudley Boys. Yeah, I need to have that sound queued up right there. Devon, get the table. Oh yeah, I need that right there. For sure. Yeah, ring that right up. Yeah, dig. Hey man, it's beautiful Friday. It's a beautiful god dog Friday. You know what I'm saying? Most people done got paid. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your baby mama might be a little nicer to you because you got a few dollars. You know, if you out going to the strip club this week and you got a couple coins in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? People getting ready for the weekend, so they about to turn up. It's some cats out here. They might be about to get them some of that. Yeah, Good Friday. But it's some weirdos. They might be looking for some of that. Yeah, I don't know about you. Shit long overdue. We let them get off with it. And that's crack. Wow. God damn. Inside joke. LDBC business. God. and man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all youngsters stay away from that super crack. That shit do something to you. You know, it change your whole moral compass. You know, you stop being sturdy if you ever was solid. You know what I'm saying? You become a beluga whale. You know, elongated features on your skull. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Damn, that was a Dom DeMarco. Yeah. Sheldon, you already know what time it is. Wah, wah. Damn. Let me hit my drink. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Go ahead and share it. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get them numbers up. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you know, all my folks didn't forgot I go live because I be gone. And these YouTube streets, only time you see me pop up is over there on Truewood channel or my Shogun brothers. You know what I'm saying? Samurai. Yeah, super crack. Yeah, on that side of the game. Yeah, man, but we just came in here to loose talk, you know, loose talk. Uh, my brothers was supposed to join up. I talked to 3 different brothers a couple hours ago. Everybody, hey, yeah, man, go live, go live. Man, I hit every one of them up. Nail Turkey answered their phone. I'm like, man, I said, bro, I'm gonna just go ahead and cook on my own. Shit, I already marked the time. Man, I'm gonna make this thing trizzleate. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me go ahead and share this out and see if I can get this thing going right quick. Y'all give me 2.5 seconds, whatever that means. Hold on. We back. We back. We back. We back. You dig? Nothing but that loose talk. That loose talk. You know what I'm saying? I kept it. You said we got the same number of subs. Hey man, say man, that's what I'm talking about. Shit, we need to go ahead and double trip it, 100 that. You know what I'm saying? We need 100 full. It's a whole bunch of channels that's walking, you know what I'm saying, that's popping up. And they ain't doing nothing. They ain't providing any type of, you know, value to the community. Only thing they doing is being a distraction and smoking up super crack. Goddamn. So, let me hit my pipe. Mm-hmm. A bunch of weirdos out here lurking and jerking. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful. Look at YouTube over here playing with my viewership numbers jumping up and down. This shit look like a heartbeat monitor. Jumping up, jumping down, jumping up, jumping down. Come on, YouTube. Be nice to your boy. YouTube hating. I ain't sending out no notice. But it's all good. It's all good. Hey, brother BV, you gotta join up, cuz. Oh my god. My G's trying to hold on. Let me answer this call. Hold on. StreamYard over here hating. Look at that. Look, it ain't even give me no notice. It ain't even give me no notice, Hill.
Yeah, they fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? They seen the title.
Man,
They seen the title. Let me up in this motherfucker, man. What's going on, bro?
hold on. Let me get my nigga a proper welcome.
Hell yeah! I just had run grocery store.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
heck
what I'm talking
yeah.
about. That nigga had to go and get some of that good old what y'all be eating out there, dog? I know y'all fuck with the wings and the mamba sauce, but man, what's a good old Maryland staple that y'all
Man,
go
all
to?
right, for
Something that
sure.
scream Maryland.
Crab cakes, man, for sure. Crab cakes, you know what I mean? Potato salad, some
Okay,
crab
okay.
cakes,
Shit.
you know what I mean? Jump off with the crab cakes, for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
you
The
some
sea wraps, okay.
for sure. That's what I'm a co-sign them crab cakes. Straight like that.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sea wrap cakes for sure, sure.
What
Oh,
about
okay,
what
okay.
about
Say man. Hold on. We got my
what?
brother. We got my mother loving brother. I got my G bank statement in the building.
Bank
Yes,
statement.
sir.
Salute.
Hey, bank, I'm gonna drop the link if you want to join up, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy young sir, man, looking good, bro. Yeah.
So would you
Looking
would
real good.
on
Acting like he acting like one of them old school stud dogs. You know what I'm saying? Lady be over here getting on his ass and everything. This nigga don't give a damn. He trying to hump through it. I said, damn, the bitch ain't even eat yet. He acting like this. That's them old school horn dogs. You know what I'm saying?
young sir.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Only time I be seeing dogs like that be going crazy is like them mutts. You know, my nigga, he like, fuck it. He taking abuse. He still trying to get the yams.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That nigga said, can I get to those yams? He ain't playing. He was looking for all of that smoke. He like, oh, walk him down Ram. Salute.
Walk walk 'em down, salute.
Salute. That nigga pulled up. Yeah, that roast was crazy. That
Yeah,
roast was
yeah.
crazy the other
Yeah,
day.
he
Nigga
want
was dying.
yeah, he got his big shot shit off on me. No, he fried me. He won that round. He won that round. Hey, listen. Now that you here, what's up with the did you check out that fight with Haney and them?
Yeah, I did. Real time.
All right,
Main
now
event mark in the building.
main event. I mean, salute main event, Mark. Now, what you think about that far as in dog terms though? Like how you looked at that? Like
Oh, that nigga Devin is game as fuck. That nigga's a bulldog.
okay.
No question. Bruh, look, think about it like this. Old school, historically speaking. You get a dog that's on weight and then you throw him in there with a catch weight dog. And then let's not even add the fact that, it be some shaky shit going on. Me personally, I don't believe my nigga is clean. That nigga Lil Ray Ray. I think Cub was juiced up. You know what I'm saying? He for sure was smoking
What you call Little Ray
the
Ray?
whole time. Yeah. And then the homie healer, you know what I'm saying? He did a glove gate breaking down that. I don't want to go into the conspiracies, but I saw uh a dog that made weight in the catch weight dog. Historically speaking, so it was a major advantage for that nigga Lil Ray Ray. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
The young boy Dev, I don't think he went into his plan B and C because he
Mm-hmm.
was so game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think him being buzzed early in the fight, wanting to get his get back.
Right.
Sometime our ego, it could go there. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think that's what it was. We saw the ego, that game. You know what I'm saying? And then he got to a point to where, personally, I feel like he thought he wasn't gonna win, but he just wanted to make sure he put up a hell of a fight. And the only thing I could do was salute my hat to him, hit him with a wellness salute, a yada da. You know what I mean? You
Hell
know,
yeah.
on my side of town, keep on cripping. You know what I mean? He looked. I was proud of him. I was proud of him. You know. And let me go ahead and say this: had the brother done what Lil Ray Ray did leading up to the fight, all of the weirdo tactics, you know what I'm saying? Sexual harassment that I don't see nobody talking about. The nigga Lil Ray Ray out here harassing Instagram models, this, that, and the third. High key Lee in the building.
High key,
You know what
high
I'm
key,
saying?
Lee, high key, Lee.
Doing all types of shit and ain't getting no type of media press. What he doing? This nigga out there doing his Harvey Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? He out here putting all type of accusations. My G out there drinking. He just doing big sparking. Ain't nobody saying nothing. You know, they just question, are these antics? Are these? I'm like, yo, let Dev had done that, bro. Man, they would have buried that G. Oh my mama. Bro, they would have, man, they would have lit his ass out on fire, bro.
So,
If he
dude,
was doing all of that shenanigans, stop it, bro. Stop it. This nigga, bro, on my mama, it gave me, I hate to say this, but that shit felt like the lead up to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 1. I mean, number 2. And afterwards, similar vibes. Like, damn.
so you definitely think it's gonna be the rematch then?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Because I think if it's a rematch, Dev go play hardball. Pause. I think you know it. You know, I think they crafty over there, and we talking about that's Bay. You know,
Right.
that's the yada da. It ain't about to be none of that flammery. Okay, you on that? Yeah. That's the get back. You know, Bill Haney is the son of a Panther, and you know
he should want to get back there. He gotta want to get back.
Oh no, they want to. I don't believe Lil Ray Ray want it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't believe Lil Ray Ray want that because he know he was on some bullshit. He know he was on some bullshit. But I mean, I can't. You know, only thing I could do is I don't want to get put on my tinfoil koofy and sound spooky and shit. The only thing I'm gonna say is, you know, it is what it is. The young homie, you know, he lost, and salute to him. Toe to toe, Kennels in the building.
Toe to toe, Kennel.
Oh, I need to get that DMX. I gotta have that queued up. Get him, boy.
Yeah, that nigga.
I need that. I gotta have that queued up. Ram,
you let Ram on the head? Oh,
yeah. No, I'm gonna drop the link. Hey, Wayne, hold on. I'm gonna send you the link too.
Make sure he ain't got his ass cut out of jeans. You know, he had his ass cut out.
That nigga got the assless Spanx on. Damn. That nigga freak nasty. Oh shit. Hold on, my boy. I am Trill Will in a daggone building.
Salute, hey, Trill Will. Trill Will.
Hey,
Trill will be rocking over that jump. Trill will be rocking over that jump.
Shout out to the dag on PNP. You heard what I mean? Hold on, Wayne. I'm finna send you that link. We about to have Wayne jump up.
Oh, Wayne up in here. Salute, Wayne. Yeah, that nigga Garcia bullied that nigga. Just bullied that nigga. Hit him with the old Eli bully on him. He was turning and everything. No, he turned to. It should have been a couple turns called and all that shit. But he definitely bullied him though.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Oh yeah. Say man. We got Wayne in the mother loving building.
Yeah. What up?
Oh shit.
Hey, look, Soul Power, salute Soul Power. Hey, check this out. Big Hill, you one of my favorite motherfucking YouTube personalities, man. You light it up, man. I appreciate your presence, pimp.
Hey man, same here, man. Same here. Big Wayne, you already know, bro.
Yeah, hey, don't let Big Ram get on you too bad though. You know, sometimes he get a little jealous when he see some big diamonds coming to, you know, light the room up, you know.
Oh, I know how. That's little nephew. Little nephew. He all right. Little nephew. All right.
Shots fired. Floyd come what he say? Floyd told him to come in heavy. Oh yeah, Floyd is a super hater, bro. Floyd was look, remember the fight almost didn't happen.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Bro,
that.
no, well, let me go ahead, bro. Look, I'm part of the boxing community, and let me go ahead and give you a little quick, brief history lesson. Only thing I'm gonna tell you is fuck Floyd.
Right.
You feel
Go
me?
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that nigga's a super coon. He's a super hater. He's a super bust.
Okay, but what about the work though? What about the work though?
Nah, I mean, you can't. He's undeniably a monster.
No, that don't count though. The work don't add up.
Yeah, no, we're talking about who he is as a man.
What?
We're talking about how
man,
do he stand next to the gods as far as who he is, his character.
I don't be really into it. What he do, Goofy? I don't be really into them niggas'
Oh man,
personal
shit,
life.
man, we gonna be on here talking for the next hour.
Yeah,
if we
but
start
I see, I'm from the old school, man. Like when niggas, you can't get caught up in their personal lives, man. You can't get caught up in their shit. Like the work. Look at the work, like the work, though.
No.
Man,
But see, this is the problem, though.
As we get older, we got
if we
to
just
add.
kept it on what people did. The problem is we got a bunch of goofies who become enamored by people. He's became an alluring guy because of what he's been able to accomplish and what he's been able to acquire. So it's weirdo males out here who will hold up another man based upon his what he's been able to acquire. And they become you start to see like some type of weirdo homoerotic affinity for these people. Oh man, look at the chains on them. They get to lighten up harder than a bitch would. And you got your Cuban links on.
Yeah, but that's bullshit though. That's bullshit though. But like,
this is the problem though.
What about the what is it? 50 and 0? What about the 50 and 0?
I don't give a fuck about the 50 and 0. We're talking about the character.
Man,
he a dog ass fighter.
You know how hard it is to get 50 and 0, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. No question.
Do you really know how hard it is?
But check this out though, Big Hill. You're calculating 50 wins instead of back in the old days when suckers almost had 14, 15 fights a year and fought for like 8 years. So they had like 120 some fights.
And,
you know?
Let's keep this a big.
So I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 now. Now, back in the day, he wouldn't have probably. I wouldn't bet my money that he could come through there with a 0. Ain't no fucking way he could have came through there with no 0.
He got whooped.
But still, you can't blame him for falling into the times he fell into. He fell into the time he fell into, and he did what he was supposed to do, and he left with a 0, man. Left with a 0.
Maybe that's what he is, though.
Left the game unblemished.
And his character might be 0. You know, you can't be perfect. You can't be perfect. You can't be perfect, though. I don't even be looking at them niggas when they acting whack. When they acting whack, most of them niggas do act whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, now, let's go. I'm gonna switch it up on y'all real quick. I don't want y'all to kill me or nothing, but like, how about like Pac? I love Pac for his work, but character, like sometimes he be on some clown shit. Sometimes he was on some clown shit. You know what I mean? To me, but you know, like to me, I probably couldn't hang with nobody like Pac. I probably couldn't hang with nobody like Pac. But basically, I feel that nigga. But I feel some of that nigga work. I feel that nigga work like for real.
I mean, but that's why
they characters though. They're characters. They're entertainment characters. So we can't even judge the character we see because we don't know them people. You know, and they too scared to come around us. You know, because they know somebody in the family gonna get that nigga for his chains, or somebody gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna little hungry 13-year-old wolf gonna run up on him like. You know, and test his manhood, and they ain't ready for that. But they're characters, you know. So I salute the character, but
they become characters though. After they get that guap, they become characters.
No, that's been their fabric though. Like
I think they a certain level. I think a certain level of money
because they got that bag.
Okay, well we'll switch up again. I'm gonna throw it out there. Something else again. I'm gonna switch on y'all. Keep on switching on y'all. What about Puffy though? How about him?
I mean, he is who he is. I'm not gonna tarnish another black man on that level because I know how the media is portraying the brother. I think he indulged in mud wrestling, but I don't think I don't think he's a predator. I don't think he's forcing anybody to do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially not no kids. I just think he like to wrestle with men and it stink afterward.
But and then we gotta be careful on how much we want to judge them because the world will come. They come look for the little man. You know what I mean? They'll come look for someone who ain't got $10 billion. Like, wait a
Oh,
minute.
no
That's what I
question.
said. That's
That's
why
a
I said
black man.
you got to stay out some of that business. You got to stay out some of that business. You know what I mean? Some of that business, like when you get in there, you already know it's gonna be dirty. You already know it's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's real
dirty.
dirty in his room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, come on some real
See what
shit.
happened. What I
Everybody
think what
got
happened
dirt on them.
with the internet, what happened? I think people what you call it when or so when you put the I got an explanates or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Exclamation point.
No, like when you take it to the you got that number and then there's a number on top of that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, take it to the second power.
Yeah, shit like that. But basically, like
Yeah.
I think the public, their nosiness goes to another level with the internet shit. You know, like motherfucking the public be all in them people business like shit. Like so stars, when they become stars, that shit is like you gotta give your privacy away like shit for real, for real. That shit is crazy.
Yep, you sign up for it. Everything in this world you sign up for. You get a couple minutes to say yay or nay, and then the train moves. So either you jump on that train, or you or you say you get that ticket to somebody else. But you're gonna dance. You're gonna dance when they get you on that one train. You know they're gonna make you dance.
Take that.
For sure.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got bank statement in the mother loving building.
Bank statement.
Yeah.
Salute. How y'all doing, man?
All right, salute, bro.
Salute.
Y'all doing good?
Yeah, salute, bro. Salute.
Yeah.
Oh man, you already know we pulling up half coat with it, baby. Solid.
Bank, you think them celebrities when they get that money they start acting funny? You know what I'm saying? Or you think they deserve it? Big Hill said that 50-0 gives him some kind of credibility. And does 50-0 give you credibility? And you're a weirdo to the real world? I don't know. What do you think?
Nah, I fuck with Floyd. I like Floyd when he was boxing. I think he the best boxer ever. But outside the ring and shit, it's whatever. I don't know the man. You know what I'm saying? But no, you don't get no credibility because, that next fight could be a hell. So you better stay on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he better stop fucking around. I don't even know why he playing with them little exhibition jumps, man. That nigga, they gonna try to steal one on him. It's like he really upset people with that zero, man. Like it go deep, man. That zero, they after that, man.
Man, that's because these niggas hate. Man, bro, I'm telling you, the hate for people when they see Bill Haney, they interpret that with the hate that they didn't receive from their father. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, damn, my dad wasn't there. I didn't get security from a man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get love from a man. I didn't get a man in my corner as a child to push and elevate me.
You're right. That desire. They stuck on that desire.
Oh, bro. All they doing is projecting their hatred for their father. That's all that is, bro. Or shout out, I'm gonna go ahead and quote this from the great 7A Sports. These niggas, what they doing is seeing the lack of a father that they are. Yeah, that's directly from 7A Sports. They looking at what they not doing for their kids, and they over there like it's goddamn belly. the nigga up in Nebraska eating that banana. I don't like this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What they hating on Devin Dare?
Hey yeah, hey yeah.
Oh my God, they hating on Bill like no other, dog. It's a cigar lounge full of lames sitting around. They ain't even got good cigars. They smoking Black and Miles, coming up with a grand scheme to hit on Bill.
Now check this out though. Check this out. I think it's also that they haven't found what they strong at. Like, you know, a young man when he growing up, he got to find out what he's strong at, what you're good at, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And most of these little homies, they don't have nothing that they don't put their hard earned work in or they time. They don't put no time into nothing, you know. So it's
Oh
hard
yeah,
for
yeah,
these. It's
yeah,
hard for them to get something and say, I'm going to be good at this, or I'm going to learn this, or
yeah.
even a
Right,
trade. You know, they don't want to sit
right,
down and
right.
do it. They, you know, I don't know what's wrong with these little dudes, man, because they grow
Well,
up in the big little dudes.
if you didn't have masculine role models around you, it take you about 37 to start to really know who you are. You know, when you start to slow down and your
I think
brain is
it's in
fully
the
developed.
blood. I think it's the same as
Yeah,
the dogs. I think
yeah.
it's
I
in the
think
blood.
that I don't think you got had that figure. You, I
You ain't
mean,
gotta
for the
have no man around.
yeah, like you know, like
If
I'm
you
gonna
see
tell you,
something and you feel it,
yeah, yeah. I agree with Wayne on that. I agree with Wayne on that. I agree with
But
Wayne
no,
on
no, I'm with you on that. But think about, man, I know a whole heap of brothers in their 40s and 50s still trying to figure it out. Who I've worked with.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Shit, I'm one of them.
So that's what I'm saying, bro.
You always gonna be trying to figure it out, man. Like ain't
But
nobody. You always gonna try to figure it out. That's the whole key. Like it's just like the dogs, man.
okay, let
Like
me ask you this. Let me ask you
stay
this. What are
learning.
you good at? Because this is specifically what Wayne said is a
Now see,
bunch of
that's what.
brothers who don't know
That's
what
when you
they
got.
good at.
See, that's true. Like sometimes, like we get to moving
or
so
accepting,
fast and
or
shit.
yep,
You
or
know, get to
accepting the
moving so
blessings
fast.
that you do get.
Yep, that's what I had to do. Like I just started doing that shit. Like I was moving so fast, and I was so scared of like, sometimes you get so scared of you get used to living. Uh,
But you
what
born
were
in
we
that
talking about
Maryland.
earlier?
If you born in that area,
So,
that's
so
environmental to you too. You got to watch that.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
You had
it's
to
a lot
be.
of variables. It's a lot of variables out here. A lot of
Yeah,
variables,
that's the
bro. Like
inner city as a black man. Hey, we got Thomas in the building.
salute, Thomas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we ever evolving. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
you didn't have somebody cultivating
yeah,
something that you was good at as a child, then you do go on that journey trying to figure it out. And if you don't have, you know what I'm saying, that dominant force behind you to sharpen said tools that you might be good at, it just make the journey longer. That's why I said take about 35 for a brother. you know if you didn't have
yeah.
real rider behind you cultivating
Mm-hmm.
the your natural talents.
Yeah,
You
because
know
you
what
got
I'm
to sift.
saying?
Yeah, you probably right. You probably right. I don't know what exactly the numbers is. It's probably late. It's later on because like that type of person is going to sift through different influences. He going to take shit
Right.
from different people. So like you know, I agree with you on that. I agree with you
Yeah,
guys
just
on
think
that
about
stuff.
your metamorphosis as a man from 18 to 40. How different those different stages, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
I
if
had
you had a
one
father
yo,
to be a counteractive to the outside world, how that would affect you as well.
and the whole
You
thing
you you
is,
going through, and let's not even include to the brothers who didn't have a strong mother. They might have had a loose mama. Or, I come from the 80s. Crack babies. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple girlfriends who mamas got strung out. I had partners, you know what I'm saying? I I knew people who was directly, they might have had a relative in the 80s who was in the game, got kidnapped, got tortured because he had to work, you know. I come from that era right there. So that played a whole nother factor right there in the upbringing.
yeah, salute. Hey man, listen, like I had to learn through. Listen, I if you got faith, you know what I mean? Like if you've been in certain situations and you don't know how you get out that shit, you know, how many times do you gotta go through those situations before you realize who really your father is? Like, you know what I mean? Like who really controls certain shit. Like, you know, like to me,
Mm-hmm.
I had to look at certain shit at an early age. Is like even my real father and my stepfather, the people, the real men around me and shit like that, they just my brothers. And my mother, my sister, she brought me to the world, but like I had to look at something else. I had to find something else, yo, because like it's a blessing that some people come from a household they could get these lessons in, but when you gotta find your lessons through your motherfucking through some crazy shit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta look at the people that's alive and walking around you as your brothers and sisters, because you know what I mean. Because it's only one motherfucker that's controlling this shit out here, man. For real, for real. If you
That's a
No
understand
part.
what I'm
doubt.
saying,
That's a part. That's a part of it. That's huge. That's that spirit in you, though. That's why whoever understand the provisions of pain and the fulfillments of what God's gloriness is, That's what Big Hill just told y'all. Because there's gonna be a time when, especially at a young age, when you look around and ain't nobody there. What you gonna do? There's something inside you that's been placed there that you find. And most of these dudes that got real good mamas or real good dads, we can't fault them for not wanting to do good because, oh, if I had this and I had that, this is why Soul Power got the communion going on right now. We sitting here talking. Somebody's listening, like, you know what? I gotta go help homeboy. I gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Let me go check on my little nigga. Because little cousin because see, there's a lot of times we're already in the place to pass a blessing. And then we forget if we just go past that blessing, we'll get blessed right back.
Hello. Hello.
salute.
And on some trill, and we think that I think that the idea of blessings always come at us from a monetary standpoint, but we might not even receive the fact that our blessings get trickled down to our children. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Being righteous should be in your principles unadulterated. And I might stumbled on that word. Y'all forgive me. I'm doing a little shippy. You feel me? We got to be unapologetic with our righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Doing helping brothers and sisters out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but doing it with no expectations. I'm not expecting anything when I'm doing the right thing for my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? But I know that when I stand on the solid, that righteousness, man, look, it all work out, man. You know what I'm saying? It all work out. Hold on real quick. The young homie, excuse me, I said the young homie, the big homie Joe Townsend. Hey, was you trying to say evolve or revolving? Okay. Is you saying evolving? He says there's a difference between consistently revolving as a man and never applying and finding yourself. Hey, I think was you trying to say evolving or revolving? I'm gonna rock out with you on that. Salute, Melee in the building.
Melee. Salute.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to take that ass whooping. Some of us, we had no choice. We had to get that ass whooping. So it makes you more humbler when you come to that demon again. That demon see you coming again. It's going to think twice because he done already got you once. And you ain't going to let him get you like the last time, And some of us crumble. Some of us get in there and crumble, So this life there's nothing that you can't dodge life too long. You can, but you can't. So, sometimes you got to just go ahead and let it get you. Jump in there. Take what you get. I'm not, people be like, oh man, there's a whole bunch of avenues you get to take in this lifetime. But once you go down an avenue, I just say stick with it. Fuck it. Don't, because if you keep flip flopping and what I'm saying, you're gonna find yourself never having a lane.
Hey, for real, what if you see, it could get scary. It could get scary, but like we say, like eventually you're gonna see some familiar shit. You're gonna see familiar shit. You're gonna start being able to see signs, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay. You gonna see
And then the
different
lane will
faces.
start helping you back.
Yeah,
The lane
yeah,
will be like, "Oh, that's him again.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
There you go.
What
Yeah.
up?"
It
Hey,
did.
what you think about that, Bank?
What
Bank
up,
gonna
man?
fight. I'm betting on Bank to fight Tyson.
I beat the
Oh
shit out
shit.
of that.
Nigga, I'm betting on Bank.
Ah,
Hey, that might be thinking I be playing or something, but you know, I
I
got
know you
extreme
ain't. I know you
confidence.
diggy.
Tyson gonna have to sleep me,
No, you
but I
gonna
got.
dig him. He ain't gonna be ready for you. I already
He
know.
ain't even gonna know it's coming. And I know he done fought some fast ass fighters, you know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, the element of surprise is always the key. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to your surroundings. See, I'm gonna know when he finna turn on, and I'm gonna knock his ass out before he even wake up.
Yeah, I wish Kane and Abel could have got a fair fight. You know what I mean? That's how a nigga like me think.
Nah, man, ain't nothing in fighting fair. That's what I learned. You be thinking you want to get out there and square up and catch a fair one, and then somebody hit you from behind. You know what I'm saying?
oh
So
yeah,
you
dolphin
said, oh,
your ass.
wait a minute, wait here. This is what I said. I said I wish Kane and Abel had a fair fight. See,
Yeah, yeah.
this is that you see how I put that twist in there because the fight itself is fair because we all fight for something, but can we get a fair one? You know, when a nigga say, "Let me shoot me a fair one," man, let's just square up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we
Let's
squaring
just,
up for sure.
you know. So
And if
that's
you
why,
drop me, nigga, don't dirty man. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop me to
yeah,
sleep, goddamn it.
yeah.
No,
Hey,
that's
what
how it
y'all?
happens when you
A-Town
try to
stomp.
give somebody a fair one. You know, they gonna hit you in your balls. They gonna have on some brass knuckles, or like you said, they gonna stomp you when you go down. You know, you got to prepare for the worst.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
biting and everything.
And yeah,
But
and just
let's
make
start
sure
at the
you don't
same
get that.
time. Let's start at the same time, though. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if it's Mike Tyson, hey, you better hope you ain't squabbling with Cuz on your lonely. You know what I'm saying? That nigga knock you out. He might try to do some extra stuff.
Yeah, we sending niggas 2 days before to get him. No, we're not even
But
gonna get to the fight.
yeah, but see, that's the only way Tyson could win. If he got to be out his mind. You know what I'm saying? He got to be out his mind. He got to be willing to fuck you
My
till you love
defense
him.
is impenetrable.
He wanted them though. He wanted them that
Yeah,
he
He
used
is,
his
but
hate and his
he also
all
was
that.
salty too, cause when he can't hurt you and you can hurt him, that nigga get into that. I don't feel like a warrior anymore.
yeah, yeah.
He a hard biting ass cur. I tell you that.
Hey,
That nigga.
I agree with that shit too. So, but boy,
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
Tyson. It's a lot of Tyson levels out here, boy. That they still put him up there with the greats. I don't know
Man.
why.
No, Tyson is a dog
but
ass.
see,
You
we
gotta
gotta
put him
give him
top
the
10.
credit. You know, when
You
somebody
gotta give him
dedicate
top
their life
10.
to something, I got to let you have your props. You know,
And
you
he did.
dedicated your
All
life
right.
to something. I mean,
So
dang.
Wayne, if you say that, Wayne, if you say that, then you know Floyd should be at the top of your shelf on the boxing and the
In
boxing
this
thing.
era, or the
Okay, but check
prior
this
era,
out though.
yeah.
Hold on though. But see, Floyd grew up with two boxers on top of him, his daddy and his
Three.
uncle. So
So
see,
you
Three.
really should love that,
oh
Wayne,
yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Three.
how you
yeah.
talk about that. That's how you talk about the dogs, Wayne. So you should really love that. You should really understand Floyd, because you talk
No,
about
but
them
he's a
dogs
But
like
whole ass
that.
but
nigga. We speaking to his character, bro.
It's
We
that
not talking
family
about
yeah,
shit.
his ability.
if
Yeah,
We
you
you
got
speaking
you
to
if
got
his
some of
you
them. You
character.
got some of them. You know, you got some of them that come up. They not all the way straight, but you know when you put
but
them in
you
that
can't
square,
use
you put them in that
but you
square,
can't
boy.
use yeah, but you can't use your profession to downplay what regular life gives you. You know, like
Man,
how he was
I'm
talking
not. I'm
about
not. I'm not.
NBA young
I'm
boy.
not trying to.
That
I'm
nigga
not trying
NBA
to
young boy
listen.
ain't smart. But he
Listen.
can
I'm
tell
not
that boy
trying.
ain't got no good
Hey,
brains.
Wayne. I'm not trying to be that nigga friend. I'm trying to watch that nigga win them fights, man.
Exactly. So when I say I want to see a fighter, if you only fight 1 and 2 times a year, you garbage to me.
Back in
Because
the
I
day.
came up in the
Back in
era,
the
it
day.
was
Back in the
eight,
day.
nine fights a year. Sugar Ray Leonard,
Wayne.
3 or 4
Back,
fights a year.
oh man,
They was getting it
listen.
popping.
Back in the day, Wayne. Back in the
Hey,
day,
this is
I
a disclaimer.
yeah. Disclaimer.
Moving forward, any young bull with sugar in your name today,
You done.
Hey,
nigga. Bruh, RKBB in the building.
Salute.
My brother
Hey, Win.
Rose.
Hey, Win, watch how I go in your head, boy. Hey, Win. Win, I'm going to
Come
go
on
in your
with it.
head real quick. I'm going to go in your head real quick, Win. Listen. All right, back in the day, historically speaking, all right, we relating this shit to just what you was talking about. Now, me and you at a show, we see a hound perform, and we amazed with that shit. We love it. All right. Now the owner can have a total different aspect of what we of that shit. Like the owner only know at home this motherfucker is fucked up. You know, different shit that he's fucked up about. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I
You know
know.
what I
I hear
mean?
you. Yeah.
So that's what it's like, right? Ain't it like
But
that?
hey, but look, but this is why everything is so messed up nowadays because we got money on the line. See, when money's on the line, you
Yeah.
don't know if somebody's playing their poker face or
Right.
they playing their real cards.
right, right,
So,
right.
so unless I'm in there with him, I
I
can't
g-
even. All I can say is I enjoyed the show.
got you. Got you. I
You
got you.
know,
I salute you.
and Floyd, I enjoyed the shows. I
Yes,
just wish
sir.
there had been more of them and more. And see, the greatest thing I think about with these eras, you know, when they say, "Oh, so and so was the best in his era" and all this shit, you know,
Uh-huh.
it's like, what? How long did his era last? And what and who are we comparing these eras to? You know, everybody know my nigga Sebastian. I don't care what nobody say. My nigga Sebastian was one of the coldest point guards ever come step on a court, but he had bad situations around him to corrupt him. You see what I'm saying? So there's a point in place when we be like you said, that dog looked great to us, but when he get
Right,
home, that
right,
we don't know what that thing going through.
right.
Hell yeah. Real way. In a real way. With that, all that being said, like I said earlier, fuck Floyd. He's a hater.
Ain't nothing wrong with
We,
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no,
yeah, I stand on
everybody
that.
ain't gonna like him. Everybody ain't gonna like him.
No. See, look, I was a super Floyd fan until I started locking in with the LDBC, and then certain things confirm your suspicions. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you start getting inside information, you know, you start talking to other brothers. You might talk to a fighter or two every now and again, and then you be like, "Damn, this a bullshit ass dude." And my thing is, I fool with people before I fool with accolades. I don't give a damn about what you accomplish. I give a damn more
Word.
about who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Have you been an asset to to the people around you?
Well, you
That's
shouldn't
winning in
watch it.
life
You
right there.
shouldn't.
You adding
Well,
value to the
you
community.
shouldn't be watching them. You shouldn't be watching them in his home when he acting a clown and shit. If you want to see some good shit, watch him at work. Watch when he doing them joggings and them trainings and the handwork, and watch when he's schooling the youngins in about eating their
Whew.
diets and all that type of stuff. When he trying to drop jewels to niggas, when he out there trying to be
But he ain't
when
dropping shoes like that though.
when he out
The
there trying
nigga's
to
a
be
hoe,
friends.
bro. He not giving. He
Man, you
not
gotta
lacing
peep. You got
brothers with the
he do be dropping jewels for niggas. You gotta peep,
man, bro.
man. You
You
gotta peep,
capping right
man.
now.
Man, I'm
You
not, man.
If
He
capping
your
be
right
happy,
now,
community
Nikhil.
if your
That
community
nigga,
can't say he all good, something wrong. That's all I can say.
brother.
Something wrong.
man. That
That
nigga,
brother does not lace no trill game. He don't want nobody to be better than him. Look at what he did with his own fighter, little tank over there. He wouldn't let that nigga dare to be great.
He want that money. See, I told you when that money get
man,
involved.
And
man.
on top of that, he
See that
don't want
shit.
nobody to be
See,
greater than him. He's got a short man
the great
complex.
gotta
The niggas
understand that.
all of 5'7" on a tall
Listen,
day.
see the great people gotta understand that though. Like again,
Dog, you
again.
idolizing the man.
No, no, I'm not. I'm related to the dog.
I'm lacing you with
I'm
some nuggets
relating
about
great.
the nigga character.
I
Hold on.
idolize
What did Joe
greatness.
Townsend say? You could be the best at your job and still be a whole ass ninja.
Yeah, yeah, but
Mm.
yeah, yes, but see, this the whole thing, man. This the whole thing, man. So, like, it's the same like with the motherfucking dogs and shit. Like, is a motherfucker like you in somebody camp or whatever you doing. Like when you learn this stuff and whatever you doing, like you think the people like who you think is not like when you dealing with the best, like and all that shit, you got to know how to be the best too, which means you got to take that shit, man. You got to take it from niggas. You got to take that shit. Like
Pause.
you got to take it. You got to which means take it from the person who's the best. Once you realize it and you say he a whole nigga and all that type shit, you got to take that shit. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's nothing else. It's nothing else.
Yeah, no, I disagree. I mean, you can get lessons and get a little bit of game, but at that point, you're supposed to get the fuck away from them.
The game
When
is
you
from
when you
no, not when I
when
say
you
take it. When I say take it, I mean take it from them. And the game is out here for everybody. Like the game is out here from everybody. But who is you gonna listen to? And most of the niggas you listening to, when you look at it, the most. So you never heard like it's a lot of hoe ass niggas out here. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of hoe ass niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it's like it's their teachers, their masters at their craft, they all that type of shit. So like what I'm saying, they teaching somebody. So like. You ain't gotta be a whole
no,
nigga.
but
You
if
ain't
you a
gotta be a
whole
whole
ass
nigga.
nigga and
You don't gotta be a whole
hold on,
nigga.
Big Hill, because what you doing is what you did was you projected how you would be. That ain't the character of a whole ass nigga. They don't want nobody to be greater than them. That's what Floyd is. Why ain't nobody? Why team the money team ain't the biggest promotional company in the scene? Name me one fighter outside of Tank that was.
Why don't fighters want to
signed.
be on his team? That's all I'm saying. Everybody want to be with Roy Jones, and Roy Jones ain't even got that much money, and he take everybody.
Man, don't nobody
He
want
got
to be
30
with
some
Roy.
fighters.
Don't
He got
nobody
30
want to be
something.
with
No,
Roy.
he
So
got
who
30 some boys though that
so
don't
who
nobody want to get in there and tackle with though.
so who
Don't
who
nobody want none of his camp.
Name one.
so if he ain't that
Roy
nigga,
Jones?
who
You
is that
said
nigga?
Roy got 31 boys in his camp?
Roy Jones Jr. started. You must don't know though, because he
No, I know
started
who Roy
the
is. Come
first.
on now. Roy is a hell
Okay,
of
well
a
then you
fighter.
shouldn't. No, you should know he started that whole fighting network, and everybody they cut him off.
What
They
network
made
did
him
Roy
pay.
start?
Oh,
What network?
Look, I'm trying to think.
There you go. That's your answer.
I don't keep up with boxing. I
Yeah,
just know.
I'm a boxing fanatic. Right, man. What, he was over there, BOK Prime, Thriller?
No, this is when they did it. He was over in Russia. See, this is why I try to tell people we really don't know what these
Man, if you
people
don't
be
get
doing
that
behind
mother
closed doors.
Russia shit up out of here, that nigga Roy was
Okay.
over there because he was laying in vodka. That's all that was.
Okay.
He was able to get
But he's still a
them
black
shots in his
brother.
ass,
He's still our
pure.
representative. See, this is what we got to remember.
No.
He's still a representative to us.
Man. All right. Hey, walking down Ram in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Big
cracking.
C in the building.
Salute. Yeah,
Like
man.
I said, y'all brothers, y'all see shit from the peripheral. You know what I'm saying? You guys, and this no shade, no shot. You know, you guys still have like a little bit of, you guys are enamored by these guys. But when you tapped in and you get certain access, you start finding out a whole bunch of people who you love and you held up as greats. You find out these are some super suckers.
Yeah, but
The body of. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about the body of work. Let's just keep it there because you didn't grow up with that
I'm
dude,
with
so
you.
you don't
We
know
went-
if somebody
we went
telling you
past
the
that. We
truth or
talking
not.
about character.
Man.
Yeah, but
Okay, hold
How
on.
many-
you
Let
gotta
me
know
frame
the
this out.
person.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me frame this. We talk about character, right? When you got good character, when you great, good character passes on and transcends. You able to lace and get people to that next level. When
Alright,
you
let me-
don't have those things right there, guess
Those
what?
are your criterias, though.
Yeah,
you know
let me
that.
ask you-
Those
let
are
me
your
ask you,
criterias,
Let me
though.
ask you so let me
Okay.
ask you something. So who is that nigga to you that you talking about? Who is that nigga that you talking about?
Well, who's accomplished that? Yeah.
Tell me who that is.
Who lacing the game?
However you want to call it. Tell me who the nigga is to you. Whoever that
No,
nigga
no,
is to you.
frame it for me. That way I can answer it
Okay, you
correctly.
said Roy Jones was no
Because we
good,
talk
and he
about retired
established
folks,
black
right?
boxers in Russia. So he took over about
Yeah,
13
exactly.
dudes.
He went to Russia. He didn't go back to Pensacola.
No, because because this is America. They'll shut him down. You should already know what it
What?
is. They'll shut him down.
Oh my
That's
God.
you.
All right.
That's just like telling a nigga to go vote. Like for what?
Nigga, to go
they
back
don't
to your home. Hey, walk him down ramp. Go ahead and cook, dog.
get him.
Shit, Roy be cutting the jig, bro. That
Hello.
motherfucker was super sell your ass out, fell to the white man real quick.
He
He
went
a
to
hell
That's
of a
their
Russia
fighter.
instead of went
job.
home.
That's what they signed up for. They doing their job. You
No.
can't be
Don't make
mad
him
at them
less
for
of
doing
a
their
sucker.
job. They
Still
signed
don't
up for that shit.
Well, shit.
don't make
You
him
go
less
ahead
of a
and
sucker.
you go ahead and watch the Super Coon Olympics. I'm gonna be on the
That's what
sideline
we're
keeping it
doing.
real.
That's what we're doing when we're talking about these people.
Exactly.
That's what they are, y'all.
Exactly. They coons. They all coons. Listen, let me tell you,
They
it's
all
like
No,
this,
that's
man.
not
dancing
true.
for
It's
them. They got on the
thoroughbreds out
train. They
here.
So
dancing.
name one then. Name one then. Name a thoroughbred then.
Oh,
Devin
Deontay Wilder,
Haney,
easy.
Bill
Earl
Haney.
Spence Jr., easy. Devin Haney,
Who?
easy.
Who y'all say?
Deontay Wilder, thoroughbred.
And who else?
Earl Spence
Devin
Jr.,
Haney.
thoroughbred.
All right, okay, those y'all thoroughbreds. And that what I'm just trying to say, like I don't know those guys,
Well,
so
give
I ain't
us
gonna.
yours then. Hold
I
on, you
don't.
gotta give
I
us
don't.
yours, bro.
I don't
This
have.
nigga
I
don't
don't
even
have
watch
none.
boxing.
Listen.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you, I don't got one. All of them is coons buffoons. Like you. What I'm trying to say is, I like to work. I don't get caught up in people's personal life. I don't give a fuck about them clown ass
Hey,
niggas.
Big Hill.
But
This
the
yeah,
whole
work.
but they
I'm talking
conversation
don't
about
was
the
fuck with
work.
about
you like they
character.
fuck with us, Big Hill. So you shouldn't care, my nigga. You don't got no personal relationships with none of them, but we
Right.
do.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I
I'm
don't.
trying to tell you. That's why I've been speaking about character. I threw
Yeah,
out
but I don't
wins and
listen.
accolades.
Y'all not the regular people. Y'all got real relationships with them. I'm the regular motherfucker. I just watch them on TV
But
knocking
but that's why
fighting.
I was speaking about
Oh, they
character,
know not to come around a
Big
nigga
Hill.
like
Oh shit, Wayne didn't he didn't exit the stage. Join back up, Wayne.
Oh yeah, pull back up, bro. You probably hit the button on accident.
Yeah.
Like shit, like I never like I just come up a different way, I guess, man. Like I even Ali, all these motherfuckers, like I don't
Man,
get caught up.
solid as hell. Ali
Listen,
solid, bro.
Slim. All them guys, man. I don't get caught up in that shit in their personal life. They could bring dirt up on all of them. I just like if I like somebody, I like them because whatever I'm liking them for. Like, but I knew not to get caught up in those stars. Like, far as they like, if somebody brings some dirt out on them, man, like that.
But
I can't.
that was the point, because
Unless
the Diddy situation got
killed
popped up, right?
unless they did something to a kid or some shit like that. Like other than that, man, I don't give a fuck about what they did. Like I like them for some other what they work was. Like whatever they work was, I don't give a like they could be whatever they going through in life could make a motherfucker be doing anything out here. You know what I mean? The fact that motherfucker made it to a level to where as though people admire him for what they craft is, that's all the fuck I'm rolling with. Like far as them in their life, regular life, I'm sure they probably got problems, probably worse problems than regular motherfuckers because, like, I look at it, they so talented in one thing, they probably had to concentrate on that shit. So they probably all fucked up in other things. So, like, that just come with it. That's my common sense. So I never looked at those type of people who I'm looking at on TV or who I like as sportsmen and all that type of shit on who they marrying, who they fucking, whoever. And I done heard just coming up from a youngin', we done heard so many of our stars get caught up in crazy shit.
Let me stop you there, Hill.
Yeah.
Because when you fuck with any of these guys who you rock out with, right?
Mm-hmm.
People become supporters, right?
Yeah.
Which means that it's a monetary value behind it, right?
Yeah.
So are you gonna spend money and you know that your favorite, whatever sport that person is, he's invested in, let's say, the school to prison pipeline. He's an active participant in that.
No. And I salute y'all on whoever does that. Y'all go further than me. I'm not that type of fan. I'm not that type of fan. I'm not paying. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not doing it. I don't know about that shit. Like, so I salute y'all for even knowing more about it to bring it to us because we wouldn't know.
All right, let me go ahead and make it more relevant. If you found out your favorite dog man, and let's just say he was of a different hue,
Man,
if
all
you
them
found
credit.
out he was a hardcore racist and he
They
hated everything that was black, he didn't like coffee,
Yeah,
he didn't like the night,
yeah.
he didn't like shit that was black, would he still be your favorite old school dog man?
So you know better than that. Nah.
That's the same way. That's the
Okay,
same
wait
way.
a minute. So let me go my route real quick. There was a great leader called Elijah Muhammad, and he was talking about this religion. And tell me something that religion gives somebody that they really do need. You know, tell me, since we talking about these people in boxing, let's talk about how this Masonic order has a certain stature, like you're about to defend. It has a certain stature that only certain people can go to, and everybody else is not welcome. So yeah, how does that add up when it comes to a boxer or a dancer, or they're all playing that game? See, they're not being themselves. They have to perform as a character. We don't get to do that.
Juxtaposed because you can't put Elijah Muhammad in the same level as a coon, because Elijah Muhammad has receipts to how he actually helped the community.
He was a Mason, though.
Okay, whatever. Because that's neither here nor there.
See how everybody wants to decide who goes forward and who don't. That's not fair.
What did he do destructive to the community?
He got you. I just told you he was a Mason.
Brother,
what kind of Mason? No,
exactly.
You do know there's two types of Masons,
he's a
right?
Prince Charles Mason. Niggas don't get to that level.
Why is that? See, here you go. Come on with it. Why don't they get to? Okay. So the same analogy you just gave Big Hill about, oh, would you do da-da-da for the racism? His card is the same thing on the other side.
No, it's not.
So white people can't come along and
oppression?
No. I said you explained a white dog man that was racist to the core
in his back pocket. He got $1 billion worth of protection.
So isn't that what people do when they follow a certain religion? Aren't they getting behind a certain machine that's going to drive them in a certain position?
Brother, you can't put the Nation of Islam and line that up with white supremacy.
We're talking about people's character.
But
so what kind of character is going to tell me what kind of character?
Islam is probably, when we talk about black men and women who have character and moral compass, when we see them interface with people, the Nation of Islam is probably the most stand-up brothers and sisters out here, just interfacing.
So who are they saving outside of what I'm saying is who are they helping and who are they down with outside of their system?
Brother, they reaching out to the people.
They help all of Chicago where they made chapter at. Like, just get out there and ask them what they do for the community. They'll tell you.
The Nation is fairly solid organization. They try to be as sovereign as possible. Brother, and I'm far from Muslim. I'm probably closer to an atheist because I believe I am God. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got my brother Opulent LD in the building. Man, LDBC business.
My mother Muslim. My mother Muslim, and like, and I was raised as a Baptist or whatever. But like I say again, as I grew up, I chose whoever was helping me through them things and stuff that I'm telling you about and all that. I don't know his name and all that. And he said I don't gotta know his name. And I don't know what to call it, whatever. And and he told me I had to choose none of those things, them religions and all of that. And I could read it, stuff and all that. And he told me I ain't gotta talk bad when I learn the stuff about those religions. I ain't gotta go tell them people something wrong with their religions. My mother is a Muslim, so like, even though I learned shit, like probably like I don't know what we ain't alluding to, but I learned things like I wouldn't, I didn't choose to be that, but that's what she is, and that's what she felt herself at. So who am I to be coming to tell her things that I know that will shake her on that, and it wouldn't even. It just would be. It wouldn't. That's not right for me. She found hers. She found hers, and whoever, whatever, and that's what it is. I found mine. Everybody finds theirs. That's all it is. Everybody finds theirs, and they roll with it.
So Big Hill. This is goes back to the question we asked Soul Brother. We asked him. We said, who is that standard of person that he can? That, you know what I'm saying? That's why I brought up the Elijah Muhammad.
Oh, you on the boxing tip, or are we talking about outside of sports?
Just the standard, just any area. You know what I mean? Any area. Who got the stats and the data to run in that category you're talking about?
Let's go Malcolm X. Easy work. Malik El Shabazz. Easy work. Easy work. Easy.
See, I would have to know more about a person before I even go that far to do that. See, you give it. I don't know.
They works out. They got their life works out.
Yeah, but see,
that's a part. But see, that's a part of the machine because he can't. The only reason you know him is because
of the machine. He was a rage against the machine. That's why he got killed.
So he didn't join the Nation of Islam.
And acquiesces. It don't break down. It gets repaired. It gets held up.
So he didn't. So you're saying that the machine he was using wasn't religion.
The machine, the auspice was religion, but the standard was blackness. He was black before he was Islamic. So like I said, so when do you give him his accolades? After when he became Islamic? No.
Or he just automatically had it?
I wasn't around in that time, so I can only give him his accolades after his transition.
You could kind of figure. You could kind of look. I'm gonna tell you how you get to the machine. I'm gonna tell you a little thing I used to do.
Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, brother.
This is a dope ass conversation. I love it.
No. I'm gonna stop y'all there. Yeah, this is my challenge right here. Right here. By Chancellor Williams, Destruction of a Black Civilization. I want y'all brothers to go and Big Hill. We already talked about this. I want y'all brothers to delve into this. And we go start just doing a brief chapter breakdown, because I don't want to get into a situation to where we just sitting there bickering back and forth and we not dropping no pertinent information, just nothing but opinion.
For sure. I agree.
Yeah,
so what's the name of the book? When you want to do that?
I know this is entertaining. But
he talking about by Chancellor Williams. He talking about that book by Chancellor Williams. You know.
What same time? What same time?
Directly ahead.
So you schedule a date, then we could talk about the first chapter next time we meet up.
Man, we go rock out. Let's rock out on these Fridays right here. We got woken up, mother loving building.
Yeah.
Hey, my LDBC brethren's coming true. You dig? Salute. Oh man, I can't wait for the family reunion. Oh man, we going crazy in the ATL. ATL ho. Oh, we going crazy. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey man, say man. Hey, look. Hey, PNP, hold on. Hey, we might have us a solid dribble. Look,
Big Tony.
Hey, if everything line up correctly, you know what I'm saying? We go pull up at a little situation. We go do us a live, you know what I'm saying? PNP.
Yeah.
Type studio type vibe. I can't speak too much. I'm just letting everything matriculate and do what it do, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a real vibe. You know, we go pull up. It's gonna be the whole PNP. And the internet streets is finna be disgusted. That's all I got to say. Mama, I love you. Oh, we got my boy D-Man and my brother Tony M in the mother loving building.
Yeah.
Hey.
Salute.
I hope you find PNP. You know what I'm saying? Where she at? Tell her to step up.
PNP. That was POP. We PNP. Posse meet posse. You feel me? This.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In a real way. Yes, Lord. Blessings.
I like how you brought that book up, because that's what I was trying to see. This internet dialogue is really, really treacherous. You know, we all running on thin ice, but self-empowerment. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, sir.
look, we all our focus should be to push the envelope. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And we
That's
all
right.
have to have, in my opinion, I think it to have a juxtapose in a conversation just adds value. Even if you just taking that for the stance of the conversation. That might not even be your beliefs, but you're doing it with purpose. You know what I'm saying? We got Supreme
Yeah, we
Excellence,
building,
my
we building, we
dog.
building, we building. We building the pyramids, and we building the pyramids again.
For sure, for sure. Only thing I'm doing is challenging y'all brothers to delve into some more history. That's it. I'm not saying that that's what you believe. I'm
Hey,
just
you cool.
challenging. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
cool.
As
I'm cool.
I
I'm
believe
cool
y'all
with the. I'm
challenging
cool
me.
with the challenge. We'll see you Friday. I know we ain't cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but a
Yes,
small
yes,
thing
Definitely.
to
sir.
good read. Build the
Definitely.
mental muscle. Build the mental muscle. That's good.
For
Good.
sure. For sure. Look, you know, I share the solar date as Malik El Shabazz, May 19th. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 36 this year. And
Word.
man, I'm looking forward to that day, you know.
Yeah.
I done
Ashallah,
made
the
another
40th
return.
Hadith, all that. Yeah, that's that. We need it all. We need it
And
all.
when we
Theophile
chopping it up,
Vanga, shaking his yo.
when we chopping it
Oh
up
man.
about, when we chopping it up about these things, gentlemen. You know, I want to let y'all know personally, because you know things gonna get heated when we talking about these things. We are brothers and kings. At the end of the day, we building pyramids. So
Sure.
like, so you know, if you get heated, we gonna relax. We gonna relax. It's cool. If somebody get heated, never take it personal. You know what I mean? Because you know,
Ain't
man,
not
All
on
ain't
this
love.
number
channel,
love.
dog.
Ain't number love
Not
here,
on this
man.
channel. It's look, I know the difference between somebody being heated and somebody being passionate. So hey, before it
Yeah.
even got there, I end the live and the brothers they gotta hash it out in the back chat before we got off this joke. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's right.
ain't nothing wrong with a little heat when you talk about shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. But I just want y'all to know, ain't nothing personal ever to neither one of you good brothers. You know what I mean? Y'all good brothers. You know what
Word.
I mean?
We got
Yeah.
Viking in the daggone building.
Viking, you supposed to be over here. We supposed to be getting that. We supposed to get that bitch bread today, baby. I'm gonna see you later on.
Hey, what
Yeah,
y'all think
man.
about
Yeah, man. Say, man.
what y'all think about uh Putin? I don't know if this misinformation or not. Maybe y'all can school me in better. But what y'all think about Putin and these other cats coming out now talking about they ain't worshiping the white Jesus no more. They found some
Oh,
books
they
in a
been through
vault.
that. They been
Yeah,
through that, bro.
so why I know I understand it, but what do you think about them coming out saying that now? What you think
So
about that?
that was just a jab at the Western world because the United States is allied to Israel. That's all that was.
Yeah, trying us to
That's
keep
all
a
that
foot
was.
on
That
our
was a
neck.
jab to them. You know what I'm saying, to the United States, because although Russians are very racist, they don't have a large population of black people. Um, very very small, and they do see how the U.S. treats their American citizens. That's all they was doing, was confirming that we was the gods. Whatever religion or spiritual system that you believe in, I don't even got to go there, man. I go to science. Science tells us that Africa is the start of humanity. Simple as that. And when these cats get to talking, I'll be like, "You disrespecting your father. Just shut up." You know, yeah. I know you wasn't raised by a man because you know you would have got smacked down when you got out of pocket. So simple as that. That's all that is. The world has not been corrected by their mother and father because we forgot our place. You know what I'm saying? Due to the trans-Saharan slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. Hello, in
Man,
your history.
if he was AI bad motherfucker. They AI playing
That
with
ain't
people's
AI.
minds already.
That ain't no daggone AI, bro. Don't see what we can't do is jump the gun and give technology that too much credit.
Okay.
You know,
You
and
see
especially when
you see what
evidence
Drake
is all
you see
around.
what Drake you see how Drake used the AI on him. Drake say I'm
Yeah,
using AI. I'm coming with
yeah,
it.
they using it on simple shit, but what they doing is warming up the world to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we gotta be wise with these with all of this hold on right quick. Oh yeah, no doubt, cause I appreciate you sliding through. Hey, walking down Ram, pulling up from half court, my brother, LDBC or nothing.
Salute.
Splash. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hey man, we got my brother Say, man. This the brother that put me on the great book, The Kabbalion. My brother Ray. Imperial Kennels. Keep the flame.
Ooh, wait.
Hold on. Let me give him. Hey, Ray, let me drop the link. This is a god right here. This is actually a 5%er right here. This is an elite right here. Man,
All right,
my brother.
All right,
You talking about this one of the brothers, man, you can call on and will drop some knowledge that'll make you go ahead and really look yourself. I call it a G check. You go in that mirror and you get to breaking yourself down. Oh my God, man, have you in there balled up in the corner crying, calling yourself a bullshit ass brother? He wanted, damn God.
Bring him on up in.
Oh
there,
man,
bro.
I sent them. Hey, Ray. Hey, link in the chat if you can jump up, bro. Link in the chat. Not saying that history is AI. I'm just okay. Oh, that was you that said. I got you, dog. Putin opened up the vault and shit. Well, hey, let me go ahead and tell you, Tony. So
where the real vote at? Where the real vote at then? So where the real vote at then? Tell me.
No. They got two. You got Eastern Europe.
You don't know where the real vote. You already tell me you don't know where the real vote at.
No, man, because that shit all goofy, bro. I don't believe in none of that shit.
It's only one real vote. So
what you gonna say? Israel? Okay.
Nah, the black pussy.
So no, you beat me. Hello. Hello, we talking about we are creating gods at that point, and that's the title. You know what I'm saying? The gods is loose talking. You dig? Loose talk with the gods. I already know that, man. My woman look like me. You know what I'm saying? No relation. No ruckus. No relation.
So you agree with me on that one, then? Huh?
Oh, no question.
All right, bro.
No question. The black woman's womb is the essence of creation. Is creation not God?
Ain't no other votes.
That's Mayat right there. Balance, right? It talks about.
So that's our common denominator right there. So
child.
So we could never be in disagreement because that's our common denominator. You understand?
Oh, no question. No, yeah, for sure. What we're doing is we challenging each other. We challenge it. Same way I challenged all.
But long as you know, we go all end up back at that motherfucking
this is
right
family,
there. We gonna end up right there, and she gonna smack us in the back of our head and say, "Sit the fuck down."
No. I don't believe in layeth hands upon thee.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
It's just knowledge.
In the book of G.
It's just
knowledge. Book of G.
Knowledge will hit you upside your head.
Oh yeah. Knowledge will hit you in your solar plex.
Right. That's all I'm talking about. Knowledge and wisdom will smack you upside your head. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
But a funky dog head bitch will hit you in your eye, and I thought you was leading to that.
Nah, I'm at the vote where we all sit down. I'm at the vote where we all sit down. You can't talk like that.
A funky dog head bitch will hit you with one of these. Yeah. And that's what I thought you was talking about.
Well, check this out. So Power, I thought you had a super concept. One of your first videos. You know, sometimes people don't know or understand about creation. Well, where you are in life, you're in the Garden of Eden. You know, like some people forget, that's where the Adam and Eve story is about, being in a garden. You know, it's about there's plants, there's fruits. That's what a garden do. A garden yields these seedly things. You know, once they got out the garden, all this, now they eating meat and they killing shit and they doing all this other. But I loved your concept on some of your first videos on how you were showing people you have a Garden of Eden. You know what I mean? So let's make sure we know the God concept is what we project around us to build us to be a God. So, we got to there's elements that come into play to be a God.
Yes,
the woman is one of them. She's one of them.
Yes, sir.
But,
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
with
sir.
you on that.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
for sure, for sure. And y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. I got a dope. I'm doing a dope live on Monday in the garden, in the coop. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do 5
Ooh, in
tips
the garden.
to
You know what I'm saying? You know what I
raising
mean?
chickens and 5 tips to starting your garden. You know what I'm saying? If you know better, you grow better. Hello, that's my shirt. It's coming out.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
you ever wonder, like, you ever look at the people like that was our leaders and stuff when they was out there, right? The different ones that we look up to and stuff. When you look at their wives and their kids' story, it, that's when shit be getting real to me. When I hear their story, when I hear the people that was home crying and shit, talking about trying to tell
Oh,
them, trying to tell them people why the fuck is you still going out there trying to save the world? They don't give a fuck about you. They doing this. They bombing my house. They doing this. All of them people went through real shit
the
when
queens.
when that man decided to go out there and try to be somebody that he damn sure knew. He smelt that shit. Believe me, all of them smelt, man. This shit, they gonna kill my ass. You know what I mean? They gonna kill my ass. But you get married to something. You get married and see, you get married to something, and then this is just my opinion. And when you don't do the coon and buffoon and shit, like which means if you don't roll with, it's a different level to shit. Like once you get to popularity or you get the people moving in a certain way with your words or whatever, you become a target to where as though they'll either send some people to you to write your scripts or whatever, get you to start talking about some shit or whatever, because they
Yep.
smart. They smart. They know how to
Okay.
to fuck with the words
You
to
talk about blackmailing.
nah, I'm talking about, like,
No, that's how they get you. Either
delivering your
they
message.
hit you with the bag.
When it boils down to petty blackmail and shit like that, if they could get something on you, whatever. Because basically, to me, the soldiers, like, you really can't do as much as a person. The power is with the youngins that
There it is.
hadn't had
All
no
our great
kids,
leaders
who
were
haven't had no kids yet, though. You understand? Because once you have kids, your whole priority, most of us,
no. That lets you know that that man, his mission was his people. When your mission is greater than your own flesh and blood, because you know what the ultimate purpose is,
yes.
that's
Now,
when you
see,
find your greatest leader.
okay, now what I'm trying to tell you,
Because they separated
now
their
listen,
individuality
now,
and go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
no, go ahead,
Um,
you go ahead,
yeah,
finish.
they
Go ahead.
separated. Look, we all know we have a purpose to a child, or let's say, as men, not males, as men, we all know we have purpose to our children.
Mhm.
To step outside of that and think of a greater purpose beyond your immediate family requires a level of greatness that most of us don't have. I'm gonna include myself to a degree. So to see these brothers to step out there and put themselves in the lines of fire. See, our experience here in these North American plains, this thing called white supremacy, global white supremacy, is a unique phenomenon that's happened. Throughout the history of man, there's always been oppressive forces, groups of people who have been trampled or the lesser. But no group of people has experienced what we've experienced. The systematic oppression of us in this hemisphere is unique to world history. So when we see our unadulterated heroes come out and they step in front of that this global this global force, this is something that's beyond. That's why I said it's God force energy. Oh, salute. We got my brother Ray, Imperial Kennels. We got them
Salute,
red dogs. The flame in the
salute.
building.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Yeah.
Peace and
You know,
blessings
and
to
I
the
and I and I
fam.
want to
Peace and
make
blessings to the
Hold on.
sure
Let my
that
brother get in.
I want to make sure everybody
you
hear
had
that.
the gods on the panel. I had to pull up.
Giddy, yeah.
Love, brother. Appreciate you.
Word.
What you
That's a
saying,
good
Wayne?
dude right there. Well, no, I just said we got to make sure we speak for every side of the fence too, because there's some that they locked up and they put away because they won't dance, they won't conform, they don't know how to play the game. Some of us
Oh,
we
we know that.
forget we all out here, and
Mommy
then
is still locked down, brother.
yeah, like they can't. And I gotta speak for them, because if you don't want to play the game, don't. But just know that, like you said, this worldly domination of a certain person, he made it sure that either you gonna dance with him or he gonna take your dancing shoes off. So some of us took the dancing shoes off, and so our children could grow up. So our children could be in certain places that we
I'm
didn't
gonna
that
say
we
this
didn't
though.
apply ourselves for.
Hold on, Wayne. But when you take the dancing shoes off, get your ass out in front of the public. Go in your cabin in the woods and duck off. Don't
Yeah,
stand in front of the people and act like you are one of the gods.
yeah, yeah.
When you become a demigod, or you've been, your wings have been stripped, be amongst the people, be amongst the masses. You are sheep now. Don't stand in front of the people as if you were God. Hey, let me not go ahead and hog this. Man, we got Ray Imperial Kennels, the brother who put me on the great book, The Kabbalion. Man, we
I
talking about.
appreciate you, so I appreciate you 100%, bro. Like, there's something to be said for keeping the flame lit, bro, and you definitely do that.
Oh man, love, brother, love. Hey, man, anything that you heard that you want to touch on, feel free to cook on it, brother. Floor is yours.
Man, it's what the brother was saying about your garden, right? And you being God in the garden, right? Um, or the garden, establishing the garden, or the types of things that a God does. Put it that way, right? And that it's because there's a certain amount of self-reliance in that, right? There's a certain amount of saying, I'm going to take my situation into my own hands. I'm going to control not only my situation, but the well-being of those closest to me. So now I've begun to affect my environment, right?
Ooh.
This indeed is a stance, the old saying, give me a place to stand and I can move the world.
Mm.
And this is what having your own land does for you. This is what having your own space does for you. So you see, we spend a lot of time, man, like, not to veer too far off topic, but if you look at what's going on the continent, right?
Hello.
They're about to literally have people, our brothers and sisters here, going to war with our brothers and sisters there. Literally.
Woo.
Over their right to claim their own land, to be
Their
God
right and
in
their
their own
resources.
space. Right. See, that thing about God, that thing about self-determination, that's not an individual thing, man. That's a people. What we owe the African, when I say African, y'all know what I mean. What we owe that element of melanin, both in the human being and the earth, is just bananas. We owe that, right? It's our duty to sustain that. And so that's what makes what you do valuable, even on an individual level. I'm done.
No, what you're saying is what I was alluding to at the beginning. Look, globally, we set the standard for what it is to be melanated, to be black. You know what I'm saying? And until we get it right here, that's when we truly affect the world, because our concentration of all of that DNA created the best version of ourselves probably since the beginning. When we first either was manifested or created or came out of that evolutionary form and we became Homo sapiens sapien. We the closest manifestation of that original thing. That's why we see all of the greatest cultivation of creation here.
I'm
At
going to
every point.
go so far as to say I question their Homo sapien theories. You understand?
Well, that's why, if you heard me, brother, I used several planes in that short. I did 3 different theories real quick on the religious cycle. I hit the atheist cycle. You know what I'm saying? And I went in between
Right.
pause. You know what I'm saying? So that was for me to encompass everything for the Bible busters and you know, my atheist brothers. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who in between. Pause. So, with that being said, man, we have a duty to get this right. That's why I was speaking about Floyd earlier. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring this thing full circle. You know what I'm saying? I like to whip this thing up like it's a good
Absolutely.
old gumbo pot. You know, I challenge the brothers. Yes, you might have accomplished some things physically. You know, you might have been a master at your craft. But were you a master in your character? Were you a master? And did you impart information? Did you land and give your brothers and sisters the proper information or the playing field for them to take it to the next level? And that's why I challenge the brothers who might be monsters, but they were monsters on the opposite spectrum. They added no value. They only took away. And they're currently taken away. You see them going through, they dealing with folks, their dealings are negative. Oh, you ain't doing nothing but just stretching out the oppressor's his range. And you're doing it with the complexion of us. So you hide.
Let me say this, right?
Go ahead,
Let me ask you this. Have you ever prepared a souffle?
Yes, sir.
You hear me, bro?
Yeah. Can you hear
I'm
me?
sorry. My phone was ringing.
You said,
and I dropped out for a minute.
have I ever, you said a fillet, right?
Prepared a souffle.
I thought you said a fillet. Souffle. No, I haven't.
Okay. So, if I were to ask you to prepare a souffle, you would look at me like, okay, where the hell do I start? Which is a natural question because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Them brothers you addressing don't know what they don't know.
Do you talk about Mayweather?
When I say
No, because there are brothers who know. They know better. And this is why I say it, they know better. Because what they do is they try to play both sides of the pendulum. Only everybody who I've spoken about has played both sides of the pendulum. That means you know better. You just want to eat.
When I say they don't know what they don't know, bro, I mean that they don't. There's a part to this, right, that requires a different level of that thing you were talking about, which I like to call integrity, right? Which means that you're a champ in your secret moments as well, right? Like you ain't just a champion in the front of the public, you being a champion in your personal character and so forth, making sure that your house is clean, right? So that level of it is something that most people have no clue to, because it requires a degree of
I don't want to break you up, but check this out. I think that comes to when somebody doesn't understand what the 5% kind of nation is. To kind of throw it into the mathematics on how that math and that celebrity stuff don't never add up. You know what I mean?
So what I'm gonna say is this, right? All energy is mathematics, and mathematics is a calculation of all energy, right? So
Fibonacci.
What you see a person with, right? What you see a person having, or the space that you see a person in, there's a natural, well, yeah, we'll call it natural. There is a natural law at work. There's a natural law at work. Now, whether or not that person is conscious of the fact that they're applying that natural law is a totally different story.
So
When you talk about
are
the
we talking about an
Kabbalion,
opposing force?
I'm saying that when you talk about the universal principles that constantly are at work,
That's right.
most
You got to know how to
people are
wield
not
them. Some
aware
people
that
don't
they're
know.
at work.
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
even know.
Okay. Here's
Right.
the problem,
They
though.
don't know what they don't know.
Okay, let me stop y'all. Here's the problem. The
Sure.
masses doesn't know. And the pendulum is too offset. So what we're doing is we're speaking, and what we're doing is we letting a whole heap of folks off lightly, right? And we have to hold people accountable. I'm not saying put them on a chopping block and judge them, because I know what's going on. Ultimately, I see how all of our prominent black men are being placed on a chopping block. I'm not saying that. I am not for that. That's why y'all didn't hear me say nothing negative outside of joking about the nigga Diddy. You know what I'm
But
saying?
your garden is growing. We're growing a real champion in your garden right now. So power. That's what
For
I was
sure.
getting at.
So
You have the components to teach that young seedling to grow him up the right way. A lot of us didn't grow up
there
the
it
right
is.
way, man.
To me,
But that's all we're doing is we moving it forward. We challenging, right?
yeah,
Those of us who have been embraced with the information to say no. Hold on. Let's look at it from this angle, right? That's all that is. I'm adding some value. I'm trying to make the garden a little bit larger.
it's nothing wrong with that because you around gods, so you talking you
There it
talk
is. So it's
so it's nothing wrong with
not
what
up
you're
to
talking
me.
about.
It's up to
So,
all of us to
but
add value to this.
but also listen to me. My opinion, bro, is we're all talking about the same thing in certain ways, but it's like your brother was saying, it's levels to everything, and all
No
of it,
question.
and each one of us might have our micro. We might be
Microcosm.
no, we're looking through different parts of the same stuff with a micro. You
A
know,
microscope. I got you.
yeah, and it's on what we choosing to study, at what point of life, or what variables being thrown at us at the time got us studying that part of it to figure out how to find some peace some type of way. That's my opinion.
Got you.
But also
The purpose was focuses on character, though.
but also when you looking at other people, like certain people we talking about, famous people that achieve different levels, you still cannot forget the basics, which is you can't trespass on judging somebody's character that you see like that. But you told me that you really have a personal relationship with these people. But like
No.
me,
I have insight.
but
So
for me
there's certain.
myself, like you can't. I wouldn't go as far as saying somebody, doing certain things about somebody's character when those things you really have to be in that person's shoes to even know what
No,
kind of hand he's being played with.
That's letting them
What
people
kind of
off
hand
the
to
hook,
really know what hand he has in his relationship to whoever his relationship is, whoever he calling on
bro.
or whatever.
What you did is
You have
set the
to know what he
stage
playing
for
with.
somebody to
Whenever
then
you
go.
decide to go there and say that somebody playing their hand wrong, you are taken accountable for knowing a lot of stuff when you do that. That's all I'm saying.
I got you, brother. And my apologies for cutting you off. I'm just passionate about this. Look, I'm not in the business of giving excuses for men. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is now we live in a time and age where we excuse our bullshit based upon trauma. That's the day and age we live in. Now, I do put into perspective that we all have different experiences and things like that. But ultimately, as black men and women here in this land we call America, we have an extreme scenario that we're dealing with, right? And we have a unique experience and I'm talking about character. If you are being a detriment to the community, I can't excuse that. I don't care what you've been through. A detriment. I don't care what you're doing in your sexual life. You know what I'm saying? As an adult, you got two consenting adults. That's what y'all do. I'm talking about if you're being a detriment, if you're not locked in and you're not being of value, especially in the field that you're in. Let's be specific. Everything that I said about Floyd had nothing to do with on a personal level. I'm talking about everything that I know about him, how he deal with other young boxers. That's why I can honestly say he's a bullshit brother.
Let me say
I
this.
ain't speaking about his kids. I ain't speaking about none of that. I'm talking about what I've talked to other young boxers and what I've heard from close, you know, like I said, I'm tapped in. What I've heard is it's never been anything good about the experience. That'll be like this, brother. You part of the Shogun, right? And people start to get some outreach to you. This Shogun shit is gonna we go get to some extreme heights. And then we look up in 10, 15 years from now, and don't nobody got nothing good to say about you. Nothing. You ain't helped nobody on your way up. You become the hottest thing in the Shogun army, right? And you all about Big Toyo. You know what I'm saying? You making that Tokyo money. Matter of fact, you didn't took the Shogun to a whole nother level, and you moved to Tokyo, Japan. God damn it, you getting that straight yen over there. You getting that straight Japanese money. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't helped nobody. Only thing that look, you over there throwing yens in everybody's face. You tearing them up. You smacking them with the money and shit like that. But you ain't helped nobody on your way.
Do you know how hard it is to really do that? Like, just think about that.
But this is a hypothetical thing because Floyd Mayweather is an anomaly.
But think about it though. Like, think about yourself blowing up like that. How is you going to escape the niggas that know you without giving them something? That's almost going to be impossible.
Well, why Floyd Mayweather don't have those examples around him? Because we can go
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does, bro. I'm sure he does, bro.
Yeah,
he
check this
brother.
out. Listen to this example right here. Check this out.
Let me ask you a question though.
Okay, go ahead, yo.
This is a question for Soul, if I may. Who was Floyd Mayweather's mentor?
Hey, look, I'm gonna stop all of y'all right now.
Hold on, let me just ask this. Let me ask you this. Who was Floyd Mayweather's mentor when he went from just being a boxer and became a boxer businessman? Who was his mentor?
It was his uncle. He was his uncle.
Wait a minute now. His uncle had never done this. So who was his mentor? Who walked him through it? Who taught him how to do that? Who?
It came from his lineage. Look at the
I'm talking about the business side.
No,
not the ring. Not the ring.
No, not the business.
When he put together
that the character. Stop.
But wait a minute.
Y'all moving.
Hold on now.
Hold
on, because you trying to move the ball, bro.
No,
understand what I'm saying.
Consistent with character.
He went from being a boxer. But wait, he went from being a boxer to being a boxer and a businessman who was controlling his own destiny. You see, many boxers fail at that.
Stop.
Many boxers get into the game. They get beat up. You understand? They get paid, but they don't manage their money well. They don't go into business. They don't do the things that need to be done.
I'm not talking about business because
what I am talking about is transmutation, bro.
No.
He went from being just a boxer. He went from being just a boxer to being a boxer businessman who is now in a position to do things for others.
Okay, I'll do that.
That was never done for him.
Hold on. Deontay Wilder. Character. This dude is when you listen to him, you get access and you get some close insight. This dude character, and this dude is I'm not even gonna say it that way. We live in some weird time. This dude is a benefit to people. This dude is kind. This dude is fair. Man, you get to hearing stories about what he's done for other boxers. That's his character, and it bled over to his business. Your character is your leading force. when you have a sturdy character, you can't be wavered. Now it can be altered at time, but the character still will show some solid foundation. I'm talking about the foundation of these people. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all keep moving. I don't give a fuck about the money. The money is there. Yeah, these people and people can be shifted. But what I'm saying is people with solid character, they don't allow the rifts and the worldly things to completely ruin them. I'm talking about people who don't have strong character value about them.
But we're
When you
playing.
talk
But
about
I think we're talking
character.
about.
talk
But
about
I think
character, that can be very subjective, bro. You
yeah,
understand?
because we want to stick to the
Everybody's
gameplay.
definition of success and everybody's definition of integrity, everybody's definition of dignity, that stuff is
Okay.
very subjective, right?
Okay,
When
no.
I
When
see
we talk about the
somebody,
black plight, our what we dealing with here. Give me 3 points of strong character. That way we can, so we have a foundation to stand on.
when you say 3 points of strong character, you talking about for us
The cast of
collectively.
but the cast of your people, your wife, your kids, those are
No,
like
who you
personal.
are,
How personal are you getting?
what you share and what you stand on. The things, the indeterminates that you see. Like
See,
I'm gonna go ahead and from what
I
I've
always stand
experienced from
on
you, Brother Ray, this is what I can stand on, and I'm gonna speak about you. Wisdom. This is something that other people will agree. You know what I'm saying? This is what people will declare about you: wisdom, steadfast, and honor. That's what I know other people will, if they heard those characteristics about you, they would concur and they would add more.
I'm humbled by that, bro.
But this is what I'm
Myself,
saying.
I would say that dignity, integrity, and knowledge, right? Like those three things
Gotcha.
collectively as a people,
Gotcha.
right? If we were
No.
all striving for those three
Let's
things.
stick it to. So them your three. Big Hill. What's your big
Here you
three?
go.
What's your big three? Character. Acronyms of character. Brother Wayne, go ahead.
The only one I stand on is knowledge. Because if somebody don't know something that they don't know how to wield it,
I need three.
all I got is knowledge. Because everything else I got is gonna sound negative. You guys are talking about these qualities that some people don't live off of that. Some people live off of being a monster. Some people live off of being,
we talking about
they
character.
have to
That's
be.
not monster.
Yeah, so your character has to be.
Though.
So what
We
does
talk
it
about
take
good
to be a
qualities
certain?
to help progress the
You
community,
understand?
brother.
Are they a monster to their own, or they being a monster to their enemy? You see, there's nothing wrong with
Exactly.
being a monster because there's a
Yeah.
role for that in the universe. There's definitely a role for that. There's a time when you need to be Nat Turner nasty. You understand?
But
But
Nat
at
Turner,
that
that
point,
wasn't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brethren.
No. I'm speaking redundant. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let y'all brothers speak. I'm gonna let y'all brothers speak.
All I'm saying is,
when it's
all I'm
wartime,
saying
bro,
is, be that
shoot.
way
Go
with
ahead.
the enemy. Let's not be that way with our own.
When
See,
it's
and
war,
that's
The
that.
purpose
A lot
was
of us,
speaking
we think
to
we
our
demons and
community.
monsters because
No.
of what we do to our own.
That was the whole purpose, brother. It's being an asset to the community.
But see,
Yeah,
the
you a
assets
monster,
that we
that's not
need, it is because who's gonna be the one that they say, "Hey, you guys
Are
keep
you
doing
being
that
a
shit.
monster to the
So and so
community
gonna
is
show
not
up."
an asset.
What I'm saying
See,
is a
this is the thing.
character piece of a person. You have to have that
I'm
piece
talking
of you
about
that
to
says
the community. What are you adding to the community?
your character has nothing to
Let's
do with
be
the
honest.
community.
Hold on. Let's be honest.
Let's be real.
It's not a whole bunch of brothers who's riding out doing that sand people stuff. That's on them type of missions. So let's keep it real. That's what I'm speaking to.
Hey, so, all right, let me ask you. All right, let me
Hey
ask you.
man, we gonna go ahead and end this one, bro.
So,
We're
so,
gonna end this one, bro. Hey,
so,
y'all stay
Let it
tuned
ride,
next
let it
Friday,
ride, bro.
man.
It's
hey,
good.
yo,
It's good.
hey,
It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul.
bro,
It's good for the soul.
so it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all
Nah,
good.
I love y'all brothers, man.
Love you too. Love
Y'all
you too.
niggas.
Oh,
Love you too.
love,
Love you
baby.
too, boy. Love you
Yeah,
too,
Hey,
baby.
man,
boy. Love
I
you
would
too, boy.
I tried to steer it a certain way, but
Hey,
this
you good. You
motherfucker.
good. Hey, you
Shit.
good, man. It's refreshing. Like, it's refreshing because I'm,
Yeah, we on the
like I
highway
say,
speeding, baby. The
like
time's down. We running.
Slim,
Shit,
you in
damn.
here,
No, we on the dirt roads right now. We done
like,
blew out
listen,
tires. We
listen.
riding on rims right now.
That's
I've been
you. That's
very
you. That's
specific.
you. That's you. That's you. It's Rocky for you. We not Rocky. It's Rocky
Man,
for
we
you
in the
Brother,
because,
jet.
I'm trying to
We in
steer
the
the
Lear jet.
conversation in a
but
very
you don't gotta
We
specific
steer
sitting
it.
back
direction.
You
in
don't gotta
Y'all
steer it.
VIP.
motherfuckers over here.
You
We
don't
got
have
the
to
We
steer
rock
it.
Moet. We
climbing
got the
now. Shit, I thought we
champagne.
was on a
You
drag
ain't gotta
strip.
steer. You ain't gotta steer it, bro. Listen, you could chill. You could chill, like, and soak
Nah, I
it
love
up.
y'all brothers, man. I
Yeah,
love y'all
yeah,
brothers.
yeah. For sure.
Look, this is no frustration. I'm outside of the game. This shit
Hey,
just good.
listen.
All I'm saying is this though.
All
Anytime
right, go
you
ahead,
see any situation, pull that Kabbalion out and apply the 7 principles to it.
Oh yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? So
I
anything you
got
see
you,
a
brother.
Floyd Mayweather done, a P. Diddy done, just look at them 7 principles.
I got
And it
you.
and
But
it will
I got you.
see.
I'm
This is
stopping
why
it
I
there.
say
I don't
this
want
is-
to apply the 7 principles when we're talking about a specific thing, though. If
but
you're
see,
not
this is
adding
what I'm
value to
saying.
the community and you're being a detriment, I'm calling you out on that.
But this is
We're
what I'm
not going to talk
saying.
about the hermetic principles.
You're not applying universal principles to a situation that exists in the
Okay, well,
universe.
these
How do you
universal
miss?
principles, how are they helping us to get us out the state? When
Call.
we see
Yeah,
our
but
people, hold on.
yeah.
When we see our people operating on the lowest vibration, they don't even understand these principles. We're
Are
not
you
talking
dealing
about
with
self-realized men and
individuals?
women. What I'm speaking to is the lowest vibration of beings who are being a detriment.
Oh, so
And
wait a
this is
minute.
the
So
thing.
now we
Hold
are
on.
dealing with
Okay.
some principles.
Okay.
Now we
Okay.
dealing with low vibration.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hold on,
now
hear me
we
out,
are
brother.
dealing with principles.
What I said, they're not using. They don't know their value.
That's why
And
I
what they've
speak to
taken
your
is
high
the back seat
vibration.
to the oppressor. The
But that's why
oppressor
we
has
got to keep
steered the
speaking
narrative.
soul powers garden. You see, that's remember I said soul power seeds, soul power
Hey,
watermelon
man.
seeds. I told you that's we're trying to speak your vibration up. If once we start speaking that soul power vibration, you won't have to think about that bullshit. You know what I mean? We know it's
Yeah.
there. We know it's there, but we're trying to figure out how can we speak your vibration.
Well, that's what I'm only challenging y'all because we so filled in the negativity. So I'm challenging y'all on the positivity, right? I'm telling the people, don't look at these characters. Them not solid characters. I'm saying look at these. And I'm trying to lay the foundation on why these are good characteristics. That's why I said give me 3 characteristics of what we're talking about as things that we can uphold. I'm laying the
And what was
foundation.
your
I'm
what
laying
was
the
your 3?
standard.
So what was your 3?
Damn, I can't even remember. I don't want to start lying. I think I
No,
said.
take your time. Take your time.
I think I said because we got the cooking so much. Damn, I can't even remember. I need to go on the playback. I don't even want to lie and change up my 3. I don't even want to lie because it was off the cuss.
It's all gravy, but listen, man.
Hey, if y'all remember my 3, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat if you remember
It's
the
gonna
3
be.
that I said.
It should like it should
It's all
pause
good. It's
you
all good.
when it should pause you when it should. You should have a pause if you really study that question. When you that's a deep question you ask somebody. So for somebody to just run off of their mouth with 3 joints, you know what I mean. So it's kind of a deep question. But anyway, let me say like a lot of things I try to break the basics, like. For me to talk about somebody like Floyd again, how much can I talk about that man? How much
We're
can I
talking
talk
about the
about that?
character, about how he has been a beneficial to his people.
Okay,
That's what we're talking about.
when you talk that should be a question you should be able to answer. Like you should be able to
I
answer that.
answered it. I
Okay, but
answered it, brother.
okay, so listen. All right, now you answered it. Now is that answer that you gave us?
Only thing we could do. Watch this.
Is that
Would you like for me to drop some interviews in the chat?
No,
with other boxers who concur?
No. I just want you to ask yourself, like, I mean, really, like, do you think that you can say these things
Them
about
ain't his people.
Do you think you can
Let me
say
tell you
those
this.
things about hold on, listen. Do you think you know enough or have enough to do that? That's all. If we talking on some real shit about the community and all that, because like when you have war, Slim, you need everybody. You need everybody.
No,
So,
you don't. No, you don't.
listen,
You don't need everybody. You
when I
need the
say
right
everybody,
people.
when I
he
say
might have took care
everybody,
of one of your people.
when I say everybody, I say everybody. Because if they go on to war with you, they going for a reason. Now listen, now it's different levels again to the shit. You got like it's different levels, but I'm gonna keep it basic, like simply like that man has kids, that man has parents. That man is a black man like you. Now, with knowing that, that's a
So
basic
is Herschel Walker.
So that's a basic knowledge of that man. Yep.
Is Herschel Walker a down brother?
So is a lot of them. So you can name, keep on going.
No, we got to.
So is a lot of them.
Do that.
So
Look,
listen.
hold on.
So is a lot of
Big
them.
Toyo.
Even
Let me tell
OJ.
you this.
Even OJ. But listen to me.
They
Listen
love
to me.
somebody. They love somebody.
Listen to me, man.
No.
Listen to me. Listen to me, man. When you take on the responsibility that you taking on by saying these things, if we're talking about real shit and you talking about you knowing about this knowledge, like, do you know what type of thing you're committing to when you start saying that about people? Are
Brother,
yes, I'm listening.
If you are actively being in opposition of the growth of your people, yes.
And you stand on that, that's what that man.
What people?
Nobody's
What
bedroom
people?
practices
Now
or
we can say we don't like this person. We can say this and that, but like when we going into this, when we going into this type of things, when we going into these type of things, we got to keep it real. Is all I'm saying. Now we can joke and say niggas this, niggas that, but when we get into these type of things and how people can be a detriment to the community, you gotta kind of really know what
we gotta stop pussyfooting.
You gotta know what you're saying.
Out.
That's what I'm doing, not pussyfoot. That's what I'm not. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not pussyfooting. I'm not allowing you.
Okay, I'm
not allowing you with no resistance.
No, I'm not saying you are, brother. I'm not saying you are.
To do something that I might need more information on, my brother. So I might need you to.
I got you.
Just as being your brother, like I'm not co-signing you going out here yelling that type of stuff unless you just joking or playing. But if you really serious about it, like, nah, man, because he's somebody's parents, he's somebody's kids. It's a lot of shit that I don't even know about that you might.
I got you.
You might, but you ain't schooled me in. So like, I'm advising you, like, as your brother, like, nah,
but
I know
you
knowledgeable and you my brother.
I got the information, brother.
Okay, well, you right then. You right. Well, then you might be right. You might be right, bro. But like, I can't co-sign nothing that I don't know.
That I know about.
I can't co-sign that when you throwing that out. I can't be here co-signing that.
That's cool. I used to believe that Jesus was my Lord and Savior too. I don't know more. So that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? We all grow at different levels. What I'm saying is, if I know you're actively, whether you know it or not, but you are being a detriment to my people, I'm going to speak about it to a degree. I didn't talk about the man's personal life, his children, his wives, and I just said, character-wise, he's not somebody to aspire toward. He's not elevating any other boxers around him. Matter of fact, he's actually been a detriment to boxing. And I know this for a fact because I'm in the boxing community. I have close ties.
So if you were a boxer, you wouldn't want Floyd's record?
Brother, you are misconstrued in what I'm saying.
I know, but I understand the character, but you have to be a certain person to do that.
Brother Wayne, we're not talking about individual accolades. We're talking about the progression.
Let me ask you this. So
that's tough. That's a tough one, man.
Boss, right? If I'm a boss and you come to me, right, to get on, I put you under my wing. What is the best thing that I can do for you ultimately?
Acquire you with the information that I've gained for you to be the next boss.
Exactly. For you to be your own boss.
Floyd Mayweather
And
is
I
not doing
can
that.
say that Floyd Mayweather has at least done that.
No, he hasn't.
Hold on. Javante Davis got his own little promotion. You know,
That was
Errol
due to Al
Spence,
Heyman.
where did
That's
he get
not
the
Floyd
idea to do
Mayweather.
his
That's
own
Al
promotion?
Heyman.
That's right. Like I said, he's a personal blueprint
That's
for
Al
himself.
Heyman. All right, y'all got it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it.
All I'm
Yep.
saying is, I'm not saying Al Heyman is straight out the music industry, but all I'm saying
Al Heyman is the reason why Floyd is who he is. If there's no Al
I
Heyman,
respect
guess what?
that. I respect what you're saying, but Floyd, understand universal principle. He could have never gotten there if he wasn't already on that energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
He
hold
had
on.
to be dialed
I'll
in to
ask
that
this
energy
Hey,
for him to be
watch
able to
this
move
rebut.
in that direction, and then later on become something of a tree himself, where he starts sprouting branches. Does that make sense?
And I'm not saying that the fruit he's producing ain't rotten, but he has produced some fruit. There comes a time in the dog world where that grand champion that used to be 15 feet from the house, all of a sudden he's 40 yards and 15 chains all the way in the back. You know, they'd be like, man, don't go back there and mess with that dog. Man, he ain't got it no more. You know, sometimes we forget that the fight to get to where we're supposed to be at, like he just said, that energy was there. For some reason it was there. And we're blessed to get a couple little steps, a couple little stages, a couple little this and little that along the way.
I stepped away. I missed what was said.
Only that you have to be able to recognize that principle at work. Now, whether or not you agree with it, whether you consider it constructive or destructive, that can be a subjective thing. But you have to recognize the principle at work in order to work against it. If you feel like you need to flip that situation or counter that situation, then you have to you have to acknowledge the principles at play in that situation that make it work for them. Does that make sense?
Yes. We talk about on an energy level. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's the yin and yang, right?
Absolutely.
Systematic white supremacy is not based on that. It don't have no pendulum. It's complete domination.
But
right?
It is subject to.
Okay, no,
it may not be based
that.
upon, but it is subject
but
to.
It's on the opposite pendulum. It's not about balance. It's not mayat.
No, it's not.
Okay, so when you are actively participating to counterbalance that's problematic.
Okay, so understand that ma'at is a double hole.
Don't go into
right?
this.
Ma'at is both scales.
It's balance. That's why I led with balance.
Okay. So
am I wrong?
It goes a little bit further than balance, right?
Hey,
the Islamic concept, the Arabic word mazan, balance is a little bit closer to what you're speaking to.
Ma'at in Islam.
Ma'at is law, right? Ma'at is that which is, right? And it does not necessarily depend upon the sort of concepts of you know.
The apple tree won't produce a lemon. Yeah,
but the point being that ma'at is law, right? There's a term in the ancient Meduneter, and it says Anuk Alsar. Anuk Alsar means I am Osar, I am Osiris, right? And it goes on to say Ma'acheru Cher Paut Neteru, which means I am vindicated before the great company of gods, right? But what he said, what's really being said in that word vindicated, ma'acheru, is an offshoot of ma'at. So that ma'acheru literally means that not only am I vindicated because what I say is true, I am vindicated by the fact that what I speak becomes reality. So ma'at encompasses all of that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not really just that Islamic concept of mizan. Oh, there's, you know, salt sea and freshwater sea, and you know, like that's nice. But we talking about on a universal level. We talking about everything down to the atoms in your being, to the furthest reaches of the so-called multiverses.
Hey, brother Ray. I think that vindicate was I hicker. I vibrate. Right. I speak. You know, speak it to existence. Right.
Right. So to be ma'acheru, when you say anuk alsar, ma'acheru kerpaut neteru, meaning I not only, you see, it implies that you are amongst the gods. That you, when you speak, you create, right? You have that same power to speak and create and bring forth. So when we talk about ma'at and the so-called negative confessions, or what, you know, they always try to make everything negative when they attach it to us.
Right.
But
I call it it's the laws.
Right. So when you talk about the 42 laws of ma'at, you know, these are things that, at least in that date and time, an individual had to be conscious of. Even the concept of the so-called gods, the Neteru, is much different from how they lived compared to the Western concept that we've been given.
No question.
The Neteru is a living energy. It moves with you. Now, there's a great debate to say whether or not they were actual people that walked the earth. But anytime you have an energy in existence, you have to understand that, well, we live in a mental universe. You understand? So it doesn't matter whether or not it was physically here, if it's mentally here, it still has to be dealt with. In many cases,
Tony M. I got you, Tony M. I see all the comments, y'all. Hey man, we was over here cooking. You know what I'm saying?
My bad, bro.
No. It's all Gucci, bro. It's all Gucci, man. Look, I'm standing steadfast in the stance that I've taken. Look, I'm unadulterated and unapologetically a black man, and the things that I speak about, whether I have inside information and I'm not going to dispel. Maybe in the back chats, I won't do it, because one thing that I don't do is I don't disparage black men, even when I might say that that's not a character to strive for. You know what I'm saying? I won't use the airwaves to disparage that black man or woman, right? Because I know ultimately the enemy uses us for their hand. You know what I'm saying? And even these grassroots podcasts like myself, man, we touch a audience, and we have a responsibility, and that's what it all comes down to. Your responsibility, whether or not you gain any type of status that you deem to be great, or you get placed upon these pedestals and now you exalted. Man, you have a responsibility, and if you aren't helping people around you to achieve a goal, and you don't see a responsibility to your ethnic people, that's a problem. We are the only group of people who doesn't see that when we reach a level of success. Every people.
When you see Floyd Mayweather in his public, displays and so forth and so on, do you see a man at peace?
No.
Okay. So you see, he doesn't know what he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he doesn't know. Now, understand what I'm saying about this. It doesn't excuse, right?
And that's where I'm
not
past
being
excusing. We've excused the tomfoolery for too long. We are in the fourth quarter. Matter of fact, we in overtime. We have to get some shit right, or man, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Look, bro,
we was in trouble 4 quarters ago.
99% of us don't know how to grow lettuce right now. And if the grocery store closed, we kicking in our neighbor's door because we can't feed our kids.
That's real. That's real.
So I'm not excusing tomfoolery. I'm exalting the men and women who know what their purpose and who know their purpose to their people. I hold them in high regard. When I see, we only talked about Floyd because a boxing came up and his name pulled up, because I'm not speaking about him regardless. I don't think highly of him at all, because I know he's not a benefit to us. He's a black man in black clothes. He's a white man in black clothing. He's not down with the people. He's not trying to be a benefit. He's not beneficial. He's not adding. If Floyd Mayweather was the man that we thought he would be, the Money Team would be the greatest promotional company out here. But right now, if we talk about the best promotional company, we got to look at the snake Eddie Hearns. And this dude just popped up in the last 4 or 5 years. But we got Mayweather with a 50-0 record, and we can't name 3 top-level fighters on that signed to him.
The American dream can turn into a nightmare real quick.
We're not talking about the American dream. We're talking about
you talking about you want somebody to help the people, but what people are we helping? If he falls, shouldn't somebody help him?
Everybody helps their own people. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying,
we the only people
everybody
who look outside of.
No, everybody don't.
That's a cap, bro. That's a cap.
So let's talk about
I got a Vietnamese. Look, dude.
What is it that
we got a
feel?
Vietnamese neighborhood and a Cambodian neighborhood right next to each other. They kill each other all the time up in here.
Every group of people kills their own group of people.
They're not the same group. This is what I'm trying to get across to you. Floyd's not a part of the group that you're talking about.
Floyd is Black American. What are you talking about?
Man, just because somebody black don't mean they your kind, man.
No, he's Black American. His lineage comes from slaves here in America. He is our ethnicity. We are a unique people. We are Black Americans. If our ancestry came from slavery here in America, that's our ethnicity.
So what is it that a Floyd Mayweather should be doing?
He should be uplifting the young fighters around him. Why don't he have a stable of bosses around him? Why isn't the TMT the biggest promotional company? He squandered the man. See, y'all arguing me, and this is the problem. Y'all don't have the information, and I'm trying to do it without lacing y'all.
I'm just saying, I know he ain't that smart to have damn near what he got right now.
I'm just asking, what is it that he should be doing? If he's in a particular position, what are the things that he should be doing? You say he should have a stable of bosses around him.
I got you. But the stance y'all took was juxtaposed as if y'all had the information.
I mean, all I can go by, I've never met him or any of them, right? So I don't necessarily travel in those circles. But what I can say is that before a Floyd Mayweather, you didn't have young black fighters starting their own promotional fight companies. While they was in their career, when was that happening? I've been a fight fan for a long time, bro. You understand? So there were certain things that when he did it,
again.
Now
accolades.
Oscar De La Hoya did it with Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya, did his thing with Golden Boy, but I'm pretty sure Oscar De La Hoya was not Floyd Mayweather's mentor when Floyd Mayweather went to try to do this thing for himself.
I'm gonna tell you this: all of Mayweather's fights are over there on Golden Boy. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Oscar is his daddy when it comes to that. Hello.
You said his fights or his fighters?
His fights. Floyd ain't getting no
What
money
you mean
from
they're
them
over
fights being
there on
recycled.
Golden Boy?
Yep.
What do you mean his fights are over there on Golden Boy? I don't
Oscar De La
understand.
Hoya owns all the rights to Floyd Mayweather's fights. Hello.
Nigga, you say that nigga fucking him. That's what you say, basically.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Oscar was his boss. He bossed up on him. He made a power play. But I tell you this though, you don't see Oscar shunning no Mexican fighters. He in a corner. You don't see him saying nothing negative. He elevating.
But where's
You'll
his
see
stable of
Floyd
bosses?
go out and when the Deontay Wilder versus Fury, Floyd was actively picking against Deontay Wilder. These I'm talking about men who don't have code. I'm speaking to the ethics. I'm talking about character. I keep going back to that. Y'all brothers don't get. I know y'all speaking about things in totality. We're not speaking about totality. We're talking about what we're dealing with in real life. What we're dealing with.
What I'm dealing with in real life is
black men
this.
to stand in the trenches and stand on being black and lock in with being black. If that ain't that, then let's not talk about it.
I respect what you're saying 1,000%, but I'm gonna tell you a sad thing that I've learned over the years. That it's hard to just make everybody a fucking boss because everybody don't want to be a fucking boss.
I got you.
A lot of us ain't willing to do that work. A lot of us is very happy to say, "Oh yeah, you got the answer. All right, let's go." Which way we going? And that's the very sad truth. There are times. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me get this out because this on a personal level. There have been times, bro, where the oppression was serious. It was physical. It was coming down heavy. And when I stepped my ass out front, I was the only one stepping. And there was a whole bunch of us there. So all I'm saying is everybody ain't willing to put that work in to be who they are or who we say they should be. You understand? It's not built in everybody, man. This is why we got 12 zodiacs. This is why they're different energies. Understand what's going on, bro. Sometimes it's bigger than just that person and the path that they think they're on at that point in their lives.
I got you.
Because most of us don't know where the hell we gonna end up. I don't care how much money we got.
We don't got that luxury though. We don't got that luxury.
What you mean we don't have that luxury? We live it every day.
Too many of us who are trying to placate to something other than that is helping the expansion of us. Brother, we are being attacked on every facet.
How do you think we got here, bro?
By brothers being that very thing you was talking about.
Right. It's always been there.
Hold on, brother. We have to have a level of accountability. That's all I'm speaking to. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
But that's why we're here with you. That's why we're here with you, because you're establishing a new wavelength.
This ain't a new wavelength.
It is.
No.
Soul Power, you are Soul Power.
It's not necessarily a new wavelength, but it's not necessarily the most popular wavelength, and we want to normalize that.
There it is. It's become the unpopular wavelength. Comfortability is the new norm. Well, it's always been the norm to be comfortable or want to be the norm.
You see,
but
one of the difficulties
overstated.
One of the difficulties that we've run into, bro, is that we've gotten real comfortable with this European culture and mindset, right? So the European culture and mindset, if you ever study Sheikh Anta Diop and the two cradle theory of civilization, you know, he talks about the differences in the start of, let's say, the African, you know, the early African societies or the early African settlers, and then the early European settlers. And when you look at the two different areas of the world, then you come to understand somewhat the mindset that developed into the peoples there, right? Now, we always talk about credit and savings and things like that, but naturally, right, we don't necessarily in our DNA come from stock that really had to do that.
Nope.
Right.
We came from a bartering culture.
Right. Our oldest, we could step right out into the bush and bring home what we needed. Right. Sometimes we could go ahead and we had the yams, we had the rice. A lot of that was brought here from the continent and introduced to America. Like they didn't even know what they could grow here. But not to sidetrack, I just say that to say that we far from condoning the mentality that where people are just taking advantage of our own. You understand? Like that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that when you see that, as opposed to really getting upset and getting bent out of shape about it, understand that it's a natural part of the process. Now, for where we have to go and what we need to do we need to separate the wheat from the chaff? Absolutely. But it's been my experience that everybody don't want to go, bro. Everybody don't want to go. A lot of people is happy on the plantation.
Here's the problem, though, and I'm with you on that. It's just when we see people being elevated who are detrimental. That's all I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the fact that I know I only spoke about Mayweather because he was brought up, and it was brought about some personal things. So I said the character isn't there for that man to be elevated. I said him, the boxer, the record, hellified. The character, not one to be held up. What value does he bring? The character, being on that statue. That's the genesis of this thing. That was the whole point of it. Because I'm not gonna just sit here and tear down another brother, but if that man is being placed out there to the forefront and saying, "Hey, look at him as your model of possibility," I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna halt and say, "No, no, no." His record was a model of possibility, but the totality of his career and currently, that's not one to be upheld to, because there's no value outside of the individuality there.
And I want this story to be known too. There's a 94-year-old woman that you brought her to tears because of your garden. So I don't want to downplay anybody. I don't care who it is. But if ain't nobody watching you, they're not growing no good seeds right now. And that's why I'm trying to make sure you focus on you are the picture right now. We done put up so many pictures on the wall. We done put the black Jesus up with the little white curly hair. We done put the white Jesus up, the black, all that stuff don't matter. You're on the wall now. And this is the new seed. This is the new seed. That old lady said, why we got little brothers running around and on his helping him cut his grass? She heard that when you talked about, man, it almost kills me sometimes because I grew up on a cotton farm. Y'all don't know what it's like, man. Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all worried about the collective of people. You take who you got and you go.
There it is.
So I want everybody to know Soul Power has the garden going, and we got to grow with him.
Woo.
I'd like to see that garden become a farm.
Oh yeah. We in this.
You understand what I'm saying? Like if you can feed more than your household, imagine the impact that has on those households that you helping to sustain. You understand?
Absolutely.
This is the real, the media gives certain light to a Floyd Mayweather, but in all reality, man,
we go put the light on the imperial flame, because this is the garden right here as well too, as the brother said. And what we're doing is we are providing not nutrition to consume physically, but nutrition to consume spiritually. You dig?
Indeed.
And that's all this
Indeed.
was. Hey man, with that being
Indeed.
said, man, this was a dope ass show. I love y'all brothers, man. We stirred this thing up like a good old pot of gumbo, daggone it. You know what I'm saying? We were juxtaposed, you know. We heard some passion here, brothers clashing, but it was all love. It's black men challenging and pushing that needle forward and trying to go ahead and balance out that pendulum. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and let them know where they can find you, brother Wayne.
You can find me under the wings of a lot of these soldiers out here flying low, trying to pick everybody up to a higher vibration. Keep it popping, y'all. Let's go.
Woo! Hey, brother Imperial.
Imperial Flame Kennels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Indeed. Big Hill. Shogun.
You already know. Big Hill popping up everywhere. And I'm rolling with this young nigga right here. Salute this young king. Salute.
Salute. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, brother. Hey, thought-provoking conversation. We had the numbers was jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they might have thought we was feeling some type of way and going back and forth, upset with each other. But this is just thought-provoking, challenging, pushing forth the conversation. Love y'all brothers. Love y'all brothers and sisters. Appreciate everybody who slid through. All my LDBC brothers, the Shogun, you know what I'm saying? And everybody who rock out with us. Let me go ahead and drop some of them bombs. Hey, man. You already know what time it is. Your boy Soul Power, a.k.a. Gamed Up Kennels. Mr. Good job. Hey, love y'all. We out. Hey, y'all brothers stay in the back chat. And let me go ahead and let them rock out with a quick little one of these. You dig?